Take two. Alright, I think we're back up, guys. I think I got it refreshed, but we'll see if it doesn't screw with us some more. Where was I? So, we had some bones to pick about Ryder. Everybody's here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Visiting company, blah blah blah. Okay, relieved that it was... Okay, yeah, so Vexy was looking nervous. Freya was like, Vexy, and she's like, what? And Freya just wanted to take her dress shopping and does not know about the skull that she stole. Meanwhile, the boys go shopping as Leon managed to evade out of the run. Yelvin takes Ragnar to the Fancy Things, a shop where he can order his suit for the wedding, and then they went to Sprigget's, who's been expanding her business and offering the service of Reginald, a goldsmith who works for her. The gnome agrees to get the order for 2 dragons intertwining rings with like a ruby and a diamond kind of inset for wedding rings, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Then rope was purchased. Later on, they bring Freya to Sprigget to get a ring size, only to find Leon coming out of the brewery with a bottle in hand. After Freya quickly ousting and noticing him, Leon joins the group. Sprigget dashes outside quickly to get Freya's ring size, and the group is left there to talk about the plans. Leon is asked to get in touch with Pyra by Freya to see about the dress shopping. After a few sex sendings, Leon informs Freya he'll get her ready to go shortly and dismisses himself.
Also,
before-
Ragnar did ask him to be his best man.
Well, I thought that was just insinuated. I mean, you know him. He doesn't like to boast. But before that happened, just to the end of this lovely scene that happened beforehand, Yelvin, having his heart set to marry someone, had to go to ask Freya if she wanted to surprise the other couple and have them get married the same day. If not for a command calm from Ragnar, Ryder might not be the only character that wasn't going to be here anymore. I think that kind of surmises where we were.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to change our epic music to something a little bit more playful.
Chill.
Yeah, we got some chill music in here. We'll go with peaceful. You guys ain't starting shit. You should have put it under stress, because... You let me know. Alright, so we're getting back into it. So you guys are pretty much still outside Sprigget's, but you finished all your business. Leon just dismissed himself, and I don't know, where are you walking back to at this point, do you think? Should you be going back to the company, the house, or shop? I don't think you're going to the shop yet. You still have to get your people, right?
Yeah, I was gonna go back to the house to meet up with them there.
Do they know to meet up with you there?
If not, I'm gonna send a sending.
Just so you know, you've burned through a couple of sendings already.
Only 2?
Alright, as long as you know. So, tell me where we're going. We're going home?
Yeah.
So, and everybody's going back to the manor, right? Yelvin, Ragnar.
Yep.
Yelvin, do you think it's safe to go back to the manor? You might want to unmute yourself, maybe, if you want to participate in tonight's game. Brett. Yelvin's dead. It was nice knowing him. Thank you for coming out, guys. That's our game. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Actually, where did
I don't know.
Brett. Either you're muted, or you don't want to talk to us. If you don't want to talk to us, I will kick you out of this game. So all you gotta say is that. Or not say anything? I don't know. Well, apparently...
Might be having issues or something.
After I had mine. Yeah, it's usual. Trouble comes in threes, right? But, yeah, what do you guys want to do? So we're going back to the manor. I'm just going to assume Yelvin's following, because that's all he usually does, is follow like a little lost puppy. And if you want to kill him in midway, you can let me know, and we'll get right into it. I mean, what else can I do, right?
I have things to wake people up.
Yeah, but it's not gonna work if he's not actually here, so... But no, you go back to the manor, and...
Oh.
He said it's about 11. Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, here you are. You're back at the manor. You go do what you want to do, and I'll let you know if you hear, see, smell, taste. I'll be your census for this trip. You just tell me what you want to do and while you're doing it.
Brett's talking in the Discord.
He's not talking out loud. Why should I go look at Discord?
Because he left.
Well, I'm looking. I'm staring. But I want to know what you guys are doing. He's following around.
So... Freya's still being puzzled about the quickness of Spriggett measuring her finger and like just, Freya's what was that all about?
It was nothing to that. It was just some stuff that we needed to get done.
That's not like
now.
Spriggett. Spriggett's not like that.
I know, but you know, it's done now, so we're good. We're good. We're all good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, do you want to get drunk tonight?
Oh, you know I would never turn down some drinking. Except maybe after that one night. That was...
Oh, well, interesting.
Yeah, could we just do some normal drinking tonight?
I mean...
No, nothing...
I still have
crazy.
a half of a bottle of good shit left.
we don't. Ooh, wait, you say good shit or bullshit?
The good shit.
Ooh, I like some good shit. That's a
Alright,
fact.
so our resident cleric will be back. He's currently logged out too, so I guess his internet took it down.
Discord had a problem.
Yeah, well, he's not here either on the other thing, so it must have been
There he is.
multiple things. Yeah, how about it?
Okay, am I better now?
You're
Yep,
apparently
you're
here
back.
now. About to say, we're gonna kick you out of the game if you don't talk. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good, hopefully.
You are following them around like a lost puppy at this point, though I was gonna ask you, do you feel like it's safe to do so? I mean, she was about to bite your head off last game. In case you need a reminder, because reminders are good.
I will... I guess I will just stay at my housing in Adventurers Guild then, since
You
she
mean you'll
looks...
go back to the company
seem-
where Shishay and the others are, where you have a place to stay for free at the moment?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yep.
So, separate scenes. So we'll start with you guys who are at the manor. What do you do as soon as you get home? I mean, what's the scenario? You have
We're gonna be drinking.
You're drinking now?
She just invited me and asked me if I wanted to drink tonight, and I told her that
yeah.
drinking sounds great.
Okay, but what are you doing in the now besides just having that little conversation? Anything else?
I mean,
Are you inside the house yet? I mean, you're free to move around now.
yes, we're inside. Well, I would be inside the house.
There's this nice app. I don't know if you guys noticed, but Roll20 has this wonderful app where you can take your token and actually move it around as if you were living in the moment.
Wait,
Would you like to do that?
what is Roll20?
It's that one thing we keep telling you to go to because I need you to roll dice.
Can you send me a link?
Yeah, one moment. www.aol.com.
www.gtfo.com.
www.smite.com. What? Alright.
What?
Smite.
I need
Comment, no!
perception check.
Yes, sir. Let's see how low my perception can be.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell, woman?
Huzzah!
Freya can easily make out the soft thumps of what may sound like a bed bouncing up and down. And it's coming from down below.
I don't think we should go downstairs.
Wait. Why?
Uh,
I mean, we
uh,
could see if
uh,
we can
uh,
sit down.
hey,
If
hey,
Leon and them are home,
no.
we could...
No.
I am sure, Leon.
Okay, you go right ahead. You go right
I am
ahead.
about to get married. My best man should drink with me.
You do realize it's not nighttime
Go on.
yet, right?
Go on, guys. Go.
As if
Go.
Leon never needed a time of day to drink.
Go ahead.
So
You can go by yourself. I'm gonna
Wait.
sit right
I
here.
am. Yeah, there's
You're
Rick
coming
tokens.
with me? Well, fine then. I'll go get him myself.
All right. You make a. And if you're not being stealthy, make a stealth check anyway. It's funner that way. I just want to know what the approach towards the door is going to be like. Okay.
Wait, stealth checks are a disadvantage for me.
Oh yeah, go ahead and disadvantage that. Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
Yeah, 14 was good. I think we got a map for this too, don't we?
Yep.
Let's see if I can move. Let me see if I can move us to it. Is it home 2, home 3, or home? I think it's home. I don't know.
3.
Let me put us on 3, and you tell me if this is the right map.
Yes.
That is the next floor down.
That is the next floor down, and this is where we start right here.
Yes, sir.
All right. And then I guess this is the room that they're supposed to leave, or how is this
It
separated?
was kind of left up to them, but I assumed they were actually going to be on the other map, so I come stroll through here,
Oh, what map? Okay, so like you scroll,
and then boop, go down these stairs.
All right, now take us to 4. Is that right?
Probably.
All right, so yeah, I'm trying to figure out how they make their map here. All right, so we move to 4.
Boom.
All right, and then
Yep.
where do you come out at?
Boom.
Right here.
Okay.
And then I assumed they'd probably either stay in this, or if, you
And
know, if Fire
Freya's
wants to real.
already down here. How did that happen?
Hold on a minute.
Freya, what are you doing down here?
There you go. You don't see me.
You can't see me. Make a deception check. All right, hold on. Where's my pirate token? See, we got to end this session one day because I got too many things to kind of like go through, and you know,
They built up.
I'm enjoying new sessions because I don't have to sort through 100 things to get to what I need. All right, so where would they be? Maybe. Let's see.
I assumed they would either take this big room, or if Fire wanted to live over here in the more like cave-like area, they could be down
Well,
here.
I would think the bottom would go to the kobold.
Yeah, the
Definitely.
kobold.
So, like, there's probably a door here, maybe? Is that right? Let me find you a
Yeah.
door. Let me
Yeah.
find a door. This game has a lovely feature where we can look up doors online and pick one that would be appropriate for the moment. Let's see.
What?
Yeah, no, amazing, ain't it?
It's ridiculous.
This game,
Unheard
it's
of.
like, wow, where did it come from? So here's what we do. Put this right here. Well, come on, let me grab. There we go. I think if I hold Alt, I can just move it to the center. Yeah, that'll work. So there's the door there. And I guess we'll have to imagine there's furniture in this room.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, you make a new perception check since you are coming closer to the source of this thudding. There's apparently 2 stories down, but however, magic ears upstairs for everything. Even the closer you get, you have no idea anything is going on. This is perfect.
La la la, la 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 la.
And it is quiet as you approach.
Leon! Leon! Leon, are you in there? Leon! Leon! Come drink with us! You can't stay stuck down here all day and night. Come on!
I gotta roll will save at this point.
I'm getting married!
God
Muhammad's
damn it,
sake,
Ragnar!
Leon.
I'm trying to fuck. Get the hell out of here.
You better get the hell out of here! You can fuck some other time, Leon. It is time to celebrate, damn it.
You can hear rustling going on inside and possibly clothes being redonned.
Look, Leon, you got 10 minutes. You better be in and out like a something. I'll be upstairs, Leon. Don't make me come back down here. La 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 la.
And oh god. And I'm looking at the layout of your little bottom here, and I'm like thinking, you know what? They're probably gonna go out some secret entrance and leave.
To be fair,
That's
I
the
would say
second.
the sewers probably could lead somewhere outside the house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I'm sure that
That's
would
the
be
second
something
time they have gotten caught in the deed in this house.
La 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 la.
You
la,
are
la.
both making it very apparent that they want their own homestead at this point. What we get for living with rude ass
I
dragon.
know Leon loves staying with us.
Mm.
Leon
Best
loves.
Did you have
roommate-
fun, dear?
Best roommates ever. Huh?
Oh yeah, he's coming. He's coming.
Did you
He was
interfere
so
with something?
excited.
Did you interfere with something?
Oh no, Leon's never doing nothing.
Make a perception check.
It'll be a great time.
Tell me what I hear.
You don't hear anything, but you just kind of look out the back window and you can see Leon throwing a piece of meat towards Floof so she doesn't make any noise, and then they book it.
Well, was that Leon that I just saw handing over a piece of meat to Floof?
What are you talking about?
Look. And I point out the window.
Floof is chewing down on a piece of meat. But Leon
Wait.
and Pyra are long on.
Where'd you get that?
Leon gave it to her. I saw it.
What do you mean? No, Leon is downstairs and he is getting ready.
Go check.
What? Woman, do you know how many stairs there are?
Do you know how perceptive I am?
Unfortunately.
Could you hear them step out as well?
Very well then. I told him I'd give him 10 minutes. I'm a man of my word. He has 10 minutes, and then I
Yeah,
will
they
go get
just
him.
stood your ass up. Sorry.
Oh.
We
Leon
can
would-
celebrate together,
Yeah.
love. We don't need him right now.
What? I need Leon. I need Leon. He has been distancing himself from me. That's not okay.
So, we're going to turn the scene over to Yelvin for a moment and see how things are at the company house, as Shisha kind of noticed you walking back alone. Oh, welcome back.
My hello there. Seems like I pissed off Freya.
Oh, really? Please, do go on.
I kind of don't.
Then why did you bring it up?
Just so you know, if she acts more hostile towards me.
She kind of looks at you for a moment, and then she looks towards the fireplace where the scythe is like hanging on the edge. Yeah, I'd be worried if I were you too.
Yeah. So how's your day going?
Oh, splendid. Are you in need of training before your big fight?
Oh yes, I think I should do that, yeah.
Well, Max and the boys are out there doing laps. You might as well join them.
Thank you for the invitation. And I'll go out and start doing laps.
As he walks out, you can see Shisha going to a special room, where she pulls out a whip. Soft smirk appears upon her lips as she walks out and gets ready to whip these boys into shape.
Ah, wonderful.
Yeah, and 10 minutes pass. 15 minutes pass. We're back at the other house. 20 minutes pass.
Okay, look, your boy stood you up, and I hate to tell you this, but I I think he'd rather get something to spend time with you right now.
I think you're being rude. That's what I think. I'll go get him.
You'll go get him.
Okay.
All right.
Watch, you'll see, you'll see.
You know what? I'm going to follow.
All right. So just so we don't have to keep switching, we're gonna assume you go back to the very same door, and you're down below.
And I go get my boy.
Yeah. Well, you're at the front door. Don't hear anything.
Uh-huh. Leon!
Yep. Just quiet as
Leon!
Nope. Nothing there.
I check if the door is locked.
Yeah. It's not locked.
I crack the door. Leon, don't make me come in here.
It is dark.
Mm.
It is dark in here. And the last time I checked, Dragonborn don't have dark vision, do they?
Nope.
Hmm. I mean, you can see him barely with the light that's coming in through the hallway that is illuminated. But as far as looking deeply into this room, you don't see them, apparently. But if they're here, maybe they're hiding in the dark? Who knows?
He stood me up.
That's what I told you. Don't listen to me. I go
Yeah,
back upstairs.
blah, 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 blah.
Oh, funny story about that happened, though. So you guys kind of like travel back upstairs, right? And where the hell you guys been? I've been waiting for you this whole
Hey,
time.
guys.
Leon and Pyro are now at the table.
Hey,
Oh,
Ragnar, your boy's here.
like I said.
Yeah.
How's it going, Leon?
It's going
I
alright.
was just going, getting some things from the,
Yep, he's kind of like
storage.
pulling his fingers through his hair to try to straighten it up. Yep, everything's going good over here.
Good, 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 good. Let us drink. Let us drink. Let us celebrate.
You do realize it's only like 12 o'clock, right?
You do realize I'm getting married, right?
Aren't we supposed to be going to some shop and buying things to make me look not as good as you at your wedding?
Oh,
I mean, if
a
we're
man
not doing
like you
that, then that's
doesn't
fine.
have things? Oh, we are definitely doing that. Don't you think otherwise?
Oh, well, yeah, wait a minute. Pyro's the one that needs to go, right?
Most likely.
I mean,
you
I-
taking fire out?
Pyra,
Yeah?
would you help me throw a bachelorette party?
Sure. Are we going over details now, or what are we doing?
Oh, we can walk and go over details.
Okay, if you say so.
Bye, guys. Have fun.
And once
Leon,
again,
try not to kill my husband, okay?
I don't
She
know
was a
why.
geek.
I don't know why she would suggest such a thing.
Neither do I.
We'll never kill you. You know that.
Exactly.
Oh wait a minute. Maybe I would.
Leon is
Just
my
for
friend.
today. I'll let it slide for now. So, how long have you been waiting?
I don't know. You know, it's like 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, it seemed like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Of course.
And he picks up a tanker he got from the bar and he takes a swig.
Ah.
Yeah.
There you go, Leon.
Yeah,
I think I'll
just some light drinking.
grab me one as well.
Alright, so what's this about a bachelorette party? She says as she kind of joins up with you.
I kind of want to get wild. I've never been really wild. If that makes sense.
She kind of giggles and laughs, and I'm trying to think how enthusiastic she would be about this idea. Call it a charisma check. Okay, gonna work. So you want to get wild, and she pulls out a couple vials of the bullshit.
Oh no. Yeah, why not? Just for fun.
Well, you don't want to do it now. We want to make sure there's a little bit of safety, right?
Sure.
Remember what happened last time?
Oh God, yes.
Yeah, you got your face planted to the floor, if I recall correct.
Yeah. I was stuck laying on my back for an hour.
Yeah, it was fun poking your cheeks and all, but sometimes that's just not enough to have a good time. That's not wild. That's not wild. We're gonna see if it gives us a wild chance. However, we'll need to plan other things as well. So, what are we doing today? I mean, we're walking, but where are we going?
We're gonna see if we can try to find Vexy, and then hopefully go to the dress shop, maybe.
Oh, okay. So we're probably gonna go to the company place real quick and pick them up then, right?
Yes,
Okay, sounds good.
I need to pick up my scythe anyway.
And the two of you continue walking. Leon and Ragnar, is there any conversation you need to have at this moment before I switch over to Yelvin?
Babe.
So, getting married, huh?
Sorry, I was talking.
Yeah.
I was muted. Yelvin,
No.
we were together and then we split. So, did you tell me where you was going or no?
No, just went off to the company house. So, don't
But
know.
did you mention that to me when we split? Because we were together.
Like, would you have, like, you would have had a moment to say, I'm going to go to the company house because you didn't feel comfortable
Yeah,
going
yes,
back
I
with
could.
them, or because you got cut
Yeah,
off?
yeah, I would say that, like, yeah, Freya doesn't look to be safe around right now, so I'm just gonna stay at the house, company house.
Gotcha. Leon,
Yep.
we could go get Yelvin if you wanted. I mean, Freya's not around right now, and he was kind of scared to come back because she's a little scary sometimes, and you know, he kind of pissed her off. And
I was there for that, and well, Chapel, he's good for motivational speeches, but he's just not good at reading people. Well, let's go bail him out.
we could find out how good he is at drinking.
All right, fair enough. Let's go find this guy.
All right.
So everybody's going to the company house in different order. So, Yelvin,
Yes.
what are you dressed in at this very moment?
At this very moment, I'd be wearing my armor to go to do this training.
Perfect. Alright. You are working up a heavy sweat, and I need you to make a constitution saving throw.
Yes, will do.
As I look up a character who is, oh, here she is.
Ooh, nice.
Oh.
And we're just going to imagine that's actually a whip instead of a light crossbow. You take 11 points of damage, as one of her whippings actually snagged you where your armor can't protect, and it like scars against the left side of your neck, almost like a vertical hickey. And then she's mushing
Okay.
you around to keep up with the others, and the heat and the exhaustion and being in your heavy gear starts to wear down on you, and you take a point of exhaustion.
Oof.
Move it.
Okay.
Move it. She is literally whipping you to the point of exhaustion.
Exhaustion, where did you go?
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where's that exhaustion? Where did you
Yeah.
go? I love how
And you want to get with Shishay. That's amazing.
that's one of Shay's traits. Position of privilege. I just thought that was hilarious. But not the rest of it, just the point that it was in there. Anyway. So yeah, she's just kind of like... I mean, I don't know, maybe you like this kind of training anyway, or like the attention that this female figure is giving you. You're free to feel however
Just
you
like
want.
the training.
Yep. Eventually, you see two kobolds wander into the area as they're watching her run around and just kind of like snap the whip at you guys. And amazing thing about Shishay is that she's in light gi, and she's able to keep up with you guys pretty easily, and then just snap that whip whenever she knows somebody's slacking. I mean, you're not the only victim. Maxwell, he's not getting smacked as hard because he has higher endurance than his two Nunyuks, but the two other ones, Leroy and Jim, are having a hard time catching up, and she motivates them to stay in order. And they get a fair amount of lickings, and you seem to be getting the better end of them, though, because you are weighed down, and that chainmail or whatever you're wearing is getting pretty heavy.
That plate armor.
Oh, that's even worse. That's why I asked,
Yeah.
what are you in?
Yeah.
Like, if you were in lighter gear, you probably wouldn't have the exhaustion, but yeah, you're wearing yourself out. And you're definitely not keeping up. But, upon that point, you see two kobolds out of the corner of your eye, and, they're snickering for a moment, and Vexy's, you kind of, like, run past them. Vexy's like, don't do that. That's not what we... And Visitor's like, but it'll be so funny! Here, watch! And they wait for you to get a little further away, and then Fister, sorry, he kicks the skull, and directs it towards one of the four of you. And, pick a number between 1 and 4.
3.
I'm gonna leave it to random. Ah, it goes to Jim. Would have laughed if that hit 3. Now, where's my Kobold of the Year? Just need him to make an attack roll with a range attack. We'll use this. Yep, Jim gets clobbered in the head by a giant skull and falls over. It's like, ah, what the hell was that for? And then the two kobolds kind of laugh, and Vexy's like, wait, you shouldn't have done that. Why did you do that, Visitor? Oh, but it's hilarious. Look at it. It's funny as hell. And about this time, Freya, you kind of meet up with them in the backyard, as you could not find them in the front.
Hey there, guys!
Oh, hey, Freya, how you doing? Hello, Freya.
Hey, Vexy. Can I still, your pretty little kobold, girlfriend?
Fizzer kind of like, I guess he kind of blushes a bit.
Blushes.
Like, yeah, he's like, I wouldn't quite say she's a girlfriend or anything. I mean, she is a friend
Well,
and
she's
a girl, but yeah.
and she is your girl. She is your girlfriend.
Okay, by
considering-
that logic, yeah. And he's like scratching the back of his neck. He's like, I guess that'll work. I mean, you don't need my permission.
I'm gonna come up and take Vexy by the hand. You're coming with me, girly.
She kind of like whispers in Vizzer's ear real quick. And you need to make that magical perception check in order to catch it. And I gotta roll her magical stealth check to counter you.
Yeah.
Where's my Vexy token? There she is. Because she is stealthily whispering something to him. I don't think she has that +4, so you can barely make out the words of hide the skull.
What
On it.
skull?
Hmm? Yeah, what skull? I don't know what you're talking about. And you see Fizzer take off.
Vexy,
What?
did you take the skull from the tree grave that we dug for Ryder?
Absolutely not.
Inside.
Alright, make it, and I'll get her deception going. I think I got a global thing that's on. I can't find it. But, let's see here. Her deception is... I don't know what you're talking about. And you believe her.
Okay, I'll check later then.
Hmm.
Anyway, dresses are
Yes.
due.
Do I need to go clean up before we leave? Been a busy day.
How dirty are you?
She holds out her paws, and you can see them all grimed up from, like, playing in the dirt and all kinds of other stuff.
Just wash up a little bit.
All
Vexy.
right.
It'll be fun.
And there's like a little scene over there where they're picking Jim off the ground and everything, and Fizzer finally makes his way over there, and he's like holding his hands behind his back, facing towards you and making sure you don't see whatever's behind him. But he's like a little ways off, you know, so it's like on the other side of the field. She would hurry up and leave, he whispers to himself, but you can't hear that. That's way too far for your ears, isn't it? But, yeah, at this time, the boys show up. Didn't find anybody in the front room. And it seems that everybody's outside in the back. Oh, hey, there he is. Oh, hey, Freya.
Yelvin, what is wrong with you?
Hey.
Yeah, we decided we're gonna come pick up Yelvin. It looks like he's busy, though. I don't know, Ragnar. You think we should be taking him out?
As enjoyable as it would be to let him just sit there and watch him, but no. It's time. It's time for us to go out.
What about
Come
the
on,
other-
Yelvin.
What do you do, Yelvin?
Oh, what do you need? As
We're
turn
going
around.
out for some fun.
I look at Shay and I look at them.
She crosses her arms with the whip ready to snap. She's just waiting to see what you're gonna do. She's just waiting to see what you're doing.
And fun for the wedding exactly, or?
Yeah. Celebrations. I'm sure
Okay.
Shishay will be going with Freya, right?
Yeah, she's invited with me.
Oh, we were supposed to do stuff. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Very well. Alright, boys. You can have a break.
Okay. Off
Yeah.
to partying.
Yeah.
As I find that as an excuse for not running anymore.
I think we should push him quickly to the next location.
yes. Let's go.
We are in quite the hurry. You need to move it. Let's go.
yes,
Out we go. And
get going. Yelvin, come on.
Yep.
Let's go, Yelvin.
Yes.
They start shoving you
Yes.
through the door. And they start pushing you through the hallway. And they start pushing you through the building. And it's almost as if you're still running.
Wonderful.
I need you to make
Or
an
running.
acrobatics check.
Oh, not athletics?
Nope. Not athletics. You're losing your balance after a couple of shoves. And
13.
as you get to the first step that leads down the path, you start to tumble and fall. And then both of them, Leon looks at Ragnar and goes,
Come on, Yelvin.
and then they pick you up off the ground. You don't take any damage this time. And they kind of laugh, and Leon slaps you in the back. Come on, Chapel, let's go get some drink in you. You look like you earned
Yeah,
it.
that sounds good. For now.
Meanwhile, the ladies, Shishay, Vexy. Wow, this year doesn't get invited to the wedding, does he?
Yes, he does.
But he has no reason to go shopping, does he?
I would assume he would go with the boys, considering.
Yeah, but nobody
Like-
asked him. So he's like chilling out with Max and Jim, and them like, so, you guys training hard, I see, huh? Shut the fuck up, Kobold. She's about to kill us. If it's any consolation, I used to train under her too. Check out this cool sword. He's pulling out the Nagamaki. So he's over there showing off to them. And you, Pyra, and Shishay, after a quick change of clothes, are now heading to the
Me,
dash.
Pyra, Suche, and Vexy.
Yep, forgot Vexy there. Alright, so there's our Quadro unit of NPCs and PCs that we're gonna have to lower the number one day. Eeny, meeny, which NPC must go? Pick up PK by the toe. Alright, go ahead and tell me about the conversation you think you're having with these girls, and I'll do my best to separate which one I'm speaking as.
So, to all of you, do y'all know a good place that we could, you know, what about the honeydew for my bridal?
I was just
but-
gonna suggest that, Pirate Chimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. She dolingly adds. Was Vexy there before? I
mean-
can't remember.
No, Vexy has never been.
So Vexy will be like, the honeydew, what's that?
It's a spa.
Oh. Okay. I think Fisser's been there though, huh?
Maybe they'll have, you know, if we ask politely enough and they know I'm a bride to be, maybe they'll have male dancers.
Shay seems to be thinking about numbers. It seems like you could see her doing some kind of calculation in the air as she kind of wiggles her fingers before her. Yeah, that will do. I think we can write that off as well.
Alright, what else, Shuchi?
Oh, nothing. I'm just determining how much of our funds are going to go towards funding your wedding.
Oh, no.
I mean,
Don't
your
worry
wedding
about that.
adventures. Like,
Oh, yeah.
don't
I
worry.
think it's all covered for it.
She kind of like curls her brows. She's like, you know what? I hate to admit it, but I might know a couple of gigolos.
Really?
Yeah. Not because I wanted to know them, but because they're part of the... She rolls her eyes and just says they're part of the family that I am staying with.
Oh, okay.
Not sure how I feel about that, but if that's something you need, I can probably arrange it.
I mean, a good party to send off the bride would be nice.
If that's what you want. You know, as a DM,
And
I'm
I
sitting
kind of
here.
smirk.
Yeah, as a DM, I'm sitting here thinking, how much dormant are they going to put me through here? And then I'm here, like, I'm noticing this whole conversation is me playing out 3 NPCs with 1 player, and it's like, how do I keep my shit straight? But no, she informs you that she can find a couple of male gigolos for you to bring to your shindig. You have plans to go to the honeydew now to figure out if you can rent the place for the night or something for an event.
Yeah.
And Fexy is quite curious what all happens there as Pirate just kind of smirks, giggling along with the plan altogether. Does that sound about right?
Yep.
Okay, that's what those girls are
We're
doing.
just gonna go by the dress shop before the honeydew, though.
Absolutely. So you guys are still en route as you had that little conversation. I just want to kind of swap the scene for a minute because I need to remember that I'm a guy.
That's fine.
So we come back to the boys, Leon, Ragnar, and Yelvin, who is exhausted. So, Shishay's putting you through the ringer, huh?
Yes, she is. Now let's get wasted.
You look like you're halfway there already, buddy.
Exactly.
Well, where exactly are we going, Ragnar? Are we going to the tavern or what? Did your hubby mute?
Yeah.
I don't
Oh, I thought you was taking me out, Leon. Where are we headed?
Wait, this is on my dime? When was this conversation had?
I
You
mean,
know what? If I'm buying,
I am the groom.
let's just head back to the manor.
Don't worry, I can
Stuff
pay
into
for
some of the
this
good
shit.
No, look,
I'll
look.
get the good shit.
Calm down, guys. Look, I just came from the brewery. You saw where I came from with when I met up
Oh,
with you,
yes.
right? I got a
See,
I got
see,
a,
Leon,
I
I
got
knew
a,
you had it handled.
yeah, I got a special bottle. I was saving for a special occasion. I guess this is as
Just
good as
kidding.
any. So I'll probably
Damn
never
right it is.
revisit.
Hell yeah.
Yep. So, yeah, let's head back to the manor. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about as you're en route before I go back to the more feminine side of Star?
I think that's it.
Alright, ladies.
We're just heading back.
Put it in.
Alright, ladies, you are now at the Fanciful Things, and, what are you guys doing?
I walk in.
Yeah, and your entourage walks in with you, and Vexy kind of like hides behind you, a little intimidated by all the pretty things that are around. Pyra quickly
Oh,
runs
Vexy,
after.
don't do that. Come on now. I shoo her back away from, from back behind me.
Well,
My tail kind of just brushes her upward.
Yeah. So she comes out of hiding, so to speak, and then she kind of looks around for a moment. And Shay, and Pyra both go in separate directions, looking at different clothing. And the shopkeeper kind of comes out from back and is like, "Oh, welcome. How can I help you?" This elven woman, long
We're
blonde hair.
looking for for some dresses for my upcoming wedding. Some bridesmaids dresses.
Oh, and she kind of eyes you up and... Huh, I see. Oh my, that's a bad roll. Very well, come on in. Do you need a dress, or...
I've already got mine, thank you.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a damn shame you weren't able to get it from us. Or it's a darn shame. I guess you went cursed. That's just me in this mood right now. Well, it's a shame you didn't get it from us, but all the same, I will do the best for your bridesmaid. I take it these three lovely ladies who are ransacking my shop are the bridesmaids in question.
Yes.
Okay, well, then I will go up to each of them and see what they... Well, you need to pick out the color palette and all that good stuff. I'm sure you have ideas.
I was thinking something like white and platinum, sort of.
Now, I would highly advise against white. Just because... That
Platinum seems great. Platinum seems
platinum.
great.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Platinum.
That's perfect, because, you know, the bride should be the one in pure white, am I correct?
Yes.
Very well. I will, consider platinum as our color of choice. A fine choice, might I add. And, these dresses, do we want... And she's gonna spend, because I don't want to talk about dresses for half a session, the next 10 to 15 minutes trying to get an idea of what you want. Now, what I'm going to ask you to do, if you want to put in all the detail work, is write your description down on a piece of notepad or whatever. Send this to me later, because I don't want to spend a whole concept time of just going over dress design, because no matter how long it takes, she will eventually get them.
So make it short. Make it short.
Yeah.
Platinum dress.
Mm-hmm.
Off the shoulder,
Mm-hmm.
kind of.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And kind of frilly at the bottom.
Don't put this in a
Like a
notepad.
little
hold on.
lacy. Really?
Well, I don't want to talk about dresses
Off
right now.
the shoulder.
Very well.
A dress.
No, you don't have to type it in here. Type it to me in a DM, damn it.
Dress.
Like, I need the information for later, but right now, I don't want the information. You see where I'm going with this? This is going to be incorporated to the wedding scene, not the now. I want to not talk about dresses right now. Because I'll never get married, and you're going to be so mean to me about this. No. She's still typing in freaking chat here. Quit it. I said put it on a notepad or direct message me, woman. Alright, but what I'm trying to tell you is you spend the next 15 minutes talking over the design, and eventually you get your girls all, you know, measured up and everything. And I'm not looking at it. I'm not looking. I am not looking, okay? I told you what to do with that information. If it's not in my DM, I'm not going to include it in the wedding. Simple. Quit spamming. Don't spam my chat. Now I gotta make a couple rows here because your girls are busy.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Well, she got a good success. I think she's gonna try again too. Oh yeah, she's doing good. Alright. She found a couple baubles that she liked. But
And I seen both of it.
yeah. But I don't know. Maybe if I get a 20, she probably catches her. So I'll make 2 rows for the shopkeeper. No. So you may have noticed. And yeah, Bexy probably did this after she got fitted, and then she shaves the last one done. And Pyra, you know, she just kind of like went in there free willy-nilly and gave herself away to it. But yeah, eventually the ladies are done picking out, or you know, designing the dress and everything, going through all that good stuff. And you will have your proper dress once I make sure it's in my direct message and I can include it in the actual wedding script.
It is.
Thank you for following directions. You know, I love you, but I don't. So, before I switch over to the guys again, where do we go from here?
I would assume after I get an estimation about how much it's going to cost.
An estimation. So yeah, one of the things
Yeah.
she will ask you is, how much are you looking to spend to get your budget? That would have been in the conversation.
So, I look at Shishay for recommended price.
She kind of shrugs. She wants to see you on the spot.
I mean, I'm down to spend about 100 platinum.
She opens her eyes wide, like, that's more than people usually buy on just their dress. No.
I mean, would 50 platinum do? Or am I overdoing it? I mean, I'd like to know if I'm getting,
she's
taken
like,
advantage of.
okay. You know what? Let me. She's looking at about
Maybe I should do
150.
the bargaining.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder which one of you is actually going to save money in this relationship. I don't think money's going to be a thing. Don't need me to eat the money away. You do it for free. So Shishay kind of interjects, says, I would think 150 gold to 200 gold would be satisfactory.
How much would that be in platinum, though?
Take a 0 off.
50.
Very good. Well, that's 500 gold, woman. 10
I'll
gold,
just hand
10
her
gold to a platinum, just so you know.
Yeah, I'll,
So if you hand her 50 platinum, that's 500 gold. You hand her 15 platinum, that's 150 gold. Well, you don't have to pay at the moment. We're just talking prices. And I don't.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pay.
So here's the problem that I'm having. Because you're willing to spend so much money, I'm like, do I even have to ask for a persuasion check to get a lower price? Because it sounds like you want to pay all the money, so...
Oh, no, I just want my girls taken care of, and then I'll be done.
Alright, we'll make it 150 gold.
Well, I've already gave
15 platinum,
50.
Woman, what did I just tell you? That's 500 gold.
Oh my god.
Take off a 0. Or add a 0 in that case. Like, if you're going down, add a 0. Are you good? You know what we're doing now?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so...
No, I don't.
Put your 50 platinum back. Because she's going to tell you that's way too much. Like, she even feels guilty that you did it. She's like, man, this is the second time a Dragonborn came in here and did this. Look. And she says, I'll take 15 platinum, which will equal 150 gold. You know how currency works, right? And Shay's like,
15.
she doesn't usually handle the money at the business. I usually do, so here you go.
Yeah, forgive me.
Yeah, and Shay's there helping you count out 15 platinum. Don't take off more than that.
Got it. Got it.
You'll have to look at your... You know, I'm not going to keep track of your money. This is your problem. And after that, you guys... So yeah, there's the money. And after that, you have a little short walk towards the honeydew. Nice. Let me see here. There's something I'm going to try. And the boys are back at the manor, right?
Can I go get a drink real quick?
You may. I'll go ahead and switch to them for a second.
Okay.
And yeah, so you guys are heading back to the manor, and good old Leon pulls out this big imported looking bottle with some weird kanji text on it and everything, and he pulls out these saucer bowls and everything. He's like, this is how it's drank, okay? And he pops the cork, pours sake into each of these little bowls and hands it to him and says, here, try this out. And he tosses one back.
I grabbed me one.
Yeah.
I grabbed myself one as well.
Good stuff, right?
Not bad, not
Yes.
bad.
Though, you know, I really should see about trying some sake in real life because I don't think I've had the pleasure yet. So I can't give
pretty
you a
good.
good description on this. But, you know, what?
It has a light sweet texture and a little earthy taste.
Something you could easily get lost into and quickly wasted on from what I'm hearing. So another
Yes.
saucer is poured out as you empty your little saucers, and you know, Leon's kind of like nursing the second one, taking sips at this point, and leaving the conversation open. So, getting hitched, huh? Leave me hanging in this conversation.
Always muted. Yeah, it's about that time. She wants an egg.
So, think about it
I
though.
told her, no eggs, no marriage, no eggs.
I'll tell you what.
Out of
No, go ahead, Chapel. You're good.
curiosity, how many eggs could she have at a time?
Well,
I don't know. Guess it determines how many fertility checks she fails.
No.
Out of character information. But Leon's like, well, you know what I find amazing? Is like what?
What's that?
Almost 4 months ago, we just landed over here. 3 months ago, you met her. And then a half a week after that, we took down the very cult that we were a part of. Yeah, good times. And he fills his
Things
saucer
moving fast.
and he pops that one back.
I grabbed mine and raised it in the air, but look at this now. I downed mine.
Easily for you to do. It just
Good
drains
slur.
down your snout. It sounded just like it was going down, right?
Yep.
And he just kind of like, yeah, well, I think I had the blessings of Tiamat to guide my hand and curse my enemies, and now I get to sing ballads about why everybody should die. Nice little scene change for me, I must say.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
He looks like he's lost in thought.
Have you wrote any songs for Pyra yet?
Maybe we could hear one of these good old ballads.
No, please, I don't think I should be revealing any work such as that.
Oh, but Leon.
So you have them, though, right? I look at him.
He gives you a stern look like you need to make an insight check to read them. Welcome back.
12.
Well, let's see. I'll give Leon a... give him a deception on this. He just stares at you and doesn't say a word, letting you think whatever you want.
I think your girl would love that if you sing to her. Anywho, let's enjoy getting completely fucked. And I down another one.
Yeah, let's enjoy. And he...
I can drink to that.
You guys are pretty much constantly refilling and drinking all that good stuff. And you carry on for next 20-30 minutes or so, enjoying yourselves. Meanwhile, I think we're gonna go to break.
Ooh. Yeah,
Alright.
there we go.
Yeah, I mean, do you still need one? It's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
I'm down
So
for
it's a little over 8. So yeah, we got a little bit extra in there. All right, so we're gonna go on break for about 10 minutes. Don't overgo it. Or shorter, depending upon how fast errands get done. We'll get a drink.
Yeah.
We'll get you some Wawa. We'll get you some fufu. And we'll come back here and we'll go see how much more of this slice of life continues. Come on back, guys. We got some more D&D to play.
Yes.
Yep, hurry back, guys. We'll go ahead and switch this over to the BRB and put on some pretzel for you guys to enjoy while we go get our snacks and stuff.
As I travel through the mountains, walking through this wasteland, my eyes are fixed on the horizon, holding on to what I am, all alone out in this world. Through the darkness I descend, my eyes are fixed on the horizon, pushing onwards to the end. Hey, you got mad fun. Run the rhythm. Shut up. Sort your face out. Hey yo. Hey, you got mad fun. Run the rhythm. Shut up. I ain't done yet.
Describe that again, real quick. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow.
Coast, West Coast, West Coast. You know the West Coast is back. You know the West Coast, West Coast, West Coast. You know the West Coast, West Coast, West Coast. You know the West Coast, West Coast, West Coast. You know the West Coast, West Coast is back. You know the West Coast, West Coast, West Coast. You know the West Coast, West Coast, West Coast. You know the West Coast, West Coast, West Coast. You know the West Coast, West Coast is back. You know the West Coast, West Coast, West Coast. You know the West Coast, West Coast, West Coast. You know the West Coast, West. Shut out all the sound, become one with self. Strike down, tune it out, succumb to the night spell. Think you wanna find that place of serenity. Think you wanna find your sacred divinities. If you wanna find that place of serenity. Think you wanna find your sacred divinity.
hello, welcome. We're fixing to come back. Let me get the guys online here so you can hear them. That would be this button right here. Click. Now we should have everybody. Say hello.
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 Yeah, I'm good. I got this all figured out now. Alright guys, welcome back. I will get our music rolling again. Kind of noticed the scene change, but I want to go back to Yelvin, Ragnar, Leon, just all chilling at the manor. Like, is there any other conversation pieces we want to have before I get over to the girls again?
I'm just kind of look over at Leon and give him a little smirk, and I'm like, Leon, I don't think Yelvin over here's had enough to drink. Let's have another round.
And another round it is. He pours it out for everybody. As we take our last swig, or continuous swigs, and continue our little downing. Yelvin, you got any last words before I switch scene?
What a wonderful day as I keep downing.
And as you guys all make Constitution saving throws. It's probably an old one, but yep. Yelvin and Leon kind of like get buzzed to a point to where they are slurring every word, but Ragnar, you're a champ in this group. I don't get how you're
Back.
not slurring yet, the Ragnar.
Are you so...
Look, Bahamut smiles upon those who favor fortune.
And
Okay? And just keep on drinking.
And away they continue as we change scene to four lovely ladies walking down the street. And, you know, I don't even know why I do this, but, make perception check, Freya.
I mean, can you just give it to me?
I could, but you have to beat a natural 20.
Damn.
Damn, that was some luck on this end. Alright, so it doesn't, you don't notice. But I will say with your passive perception, you feel like somebody's watching you.
Guys, do you feel that?
It's the bread.
I felt eyes upon us.
Surely you're imagining things I would notice. Would she notice? I'll do perception.
Yeah.
I mean, the only way they're going to get it is if she hits a natural 20 as well, which she does not. And I really got to figure out what is that plus coming from? Guidance? I have to turn off guidance.
Your guidance.
Where is that hidden? It's in her global, right? So, but it's not there. It's something I'll worry about later. Oh, there it is. Found it. It was in the tools. I don't know why. But anyway. So, this round will start off with me going to the right layer. And you know what, Frey? You probably were right, as these three guys kind of line up behind your group and say, "Give us all your money." Yeah, we heard you're rich in this town. Oh, look. These boys
Good
want
going,
to
Mitch.
play.
I want to blow all the
Oh,
money.
look, guys. We have things to do.
Yeah. And, yeah, they all kind of close
Don't mess with me on my wedding day!
This ain't your wedding day, woman. But yeah. They're like going to close in on you guys. And Vexy is the first one to get the barrage of weapons as they come down. Give us your money! And these are at advantage. And Vexy has a 18 AC. 1, 2, hit. And she will take 11 points of damage as she goes, "Ow! You'll pay for that." And then there's one on Shishay, and Shishay kind of like stares daggers at him, but he makes the attack anyway, regardless of his own safety. He doesn't get advantage because none of his boys are close enough, so he misses. And with that, I need you and the girls and the thugs to roll initiative. Oh, wait, I can just do this. Yeah, I've made a button for this. All I gotta do is click on the character and then click initiative, and bam, there it is. It's on there. Perfect. Shishay, like, takes a stance. Says, oh, you asked for it. And she will take 2 longsword attacks with. And what are their ACs looking like? AC is looking like a... Ooh, not good, guys. Not good. She hits both times. And, just in case, all my NPCs are declaring non-lethal damage. Pyra... Oh god, spellcaster. What are you gonna do, girl? Where's your sheet? Where's your sheet? Here's your sheet. And you're still an NPC. She will... cast Crown of Madness on the one down here. And he will make a... Is it Wisdom? Sorry guys, playing D&D by myself again. Oh, epic failure. You see thorny crowns like billow above this guy's head, and then all of a sudden, he stares blankly at his new mistress. Yeah, I need you to take care of that guy over there. She points lightly. And Vexy kind of notices that, but she's going after the one that hit her first, which was this one. And she has an ally within 5 feet, so yeah. Hits! And hits! First one's with sneak attack. You'll get a turn here in a minute. Is that 30? 40?
40.
40? God damn, Vexy. She knocks that guy clear on his ass. Who's next?
That's an incredibly high sneak attack roll.
Sure the hell was. What's she rolling at? 6, 5, 5, 6, 5. Damn. Damn. Good roll from Vexy there. There's only one of them that is still have their faculties, and he will try to attack Pyra because he saw a spell cast in that direction. And he will throw his mace at her twice and miss both times, and he's like, oh shucks, I think we fucked up. Freya, would you like to
No
express to
shit.
him how much they fucked up?
Okay. If I calm my lightning down right here, would any of my allies get affected by
Nope, just the next person in the 5-foot square, which would be that guy. However, if you call down the lightning and it kills him, it kills him.
And if there's
it?
any
I mean, they tried to rob us,
I
so
mean,
who
fair
the
is
fuck
fair. I
cares?
just thought I'd let you know that my PCs were doing their thing. But if you want to kill
Call
him,
of Lightning level 2
Yeah.
or level never mind, level 3.
level 3?
Yeah, it can't go
Okay,
past
yeah,
level
yeah.
3.
Yeah, it has to be 3 or higher. So, then we'll make that fancy footwork check. 13 fails. He will take... He gets blown to bits. All that's left is his shoes, as he is now dead. I gotta move him over here so I can actually see the token. Here we go. And Shishay kind of turns to you and says, "We could have turned him in for prize money. You know that, right?"
I mean, they're fucking with me and my entourage, so
Yeah.
fair's
She-
fair.
Then Shishay will kind of like look towards Pyra and just hold her action to attack if any of these guys come at her. And she's like, so what do we do with this last one? I could tell he's under a spell. Look at that fancy crown on his head. Pyra will kind of turn to Frey and say, what should we do with him? We can tell him to leave if you want.
Yeah. Tell him to leave. And if he don't, then we'll assist him in leaving.
Yeah, and okay, so she'll walk over to him and whisper in his ear, kind of leaning on his shoulders. Look, darling, you're not long for this world if you stay here, so why don't you go ahead and leave? And, yeah, don't bother people like us ever again. And he wanders off. Vexy takes an attack of opportunity. Wait, come back here. Oh my god, yes she does. She does, because I just noticed. Fire walked right into a spot that made an advantage. Ah. Hit. First one, sneak. Matt says that is 25, 21, 23, 33. Oh, perfect. She did it. She hit the magic number and knocks him out. Crown dissipates, and Pirate's like, well, you're no fun. And Vixie's like, oh, sorry, forced reaction. And you have two of these thugs on the ground, and you're free to go about your business if you want.
Do you want to loot these guys?
Betsy's already over one of them and is like, oh, I thought, yeah of course I do.
Yeah, we're gonna loot.
Go ahead and make an investigation.
Investigation 22.
Alright, let me double check what they have on them naturally. So they have a mace and a heavy crossbow. You would have found that no problem. Let's see here. What else would these guys have? I would say roll me a D20. Roll me a D20.
D20?
Yep. Roll your own. That was for Vexy. You find 6 gold on him.
I pocket that.
Yep. And she finds 5 gold on the other one. And you guys are free to go about your business. Well, that was fun, Pyra says as she kind of like dusts her hands off.
People just don't fucking learn. Just because we're girls doesn't mean we can't do shit.
Damn straight. I agree. Well, without further ado, shall we just head to the Honeydew to get this business conducted?
Yes.
And the 4 of you girls continue to head down the street to the Honeydew Manor, or Honeydew Inn, or Hot Spring. I'll figure it out here in a minute. And you will make your reservations. We could play out that scene, but I figured we'd go check on the boys real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, boys. We're making more Constitution saving throws, aren't we?
Oh, you know it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and move us back. There's gonna be a couple of screen flips. Actually, I could probably leave us here, to be quite honest. Yeah, I'll leave us here. So go ahead and make those Constitution saving throw as you get into the 5th round of drinking.
Still holding on.
And I will remember what I did with Leon. Okay, yeah, that's right. It's another good reason I stopped on this page. Leon, where's your... Okay, there it is. Alright, we'll get him rolled up. He's actually not getting worse, but Ragnar, you're starting to slip, and Yelvin, so you're all about the same. Definitely buzzed, but no worse for wear. So you're definitely in the slurring stages, but you're having a good time. So in this state of mind, what would Leon blurt out or say or do that may be a secret?
Maybe a secret.
And would he do it? Okay. And you guys should ask yourself the same question. What would you probably say that you probably shouldn't say because you're wasted?
Hmm.
Oh gosh, you guys are. As soon as this wedding's over, I'll be heading to Marsola soon. No, wait, not Marsola. Heading to.
Wait.
Heading. Where am I heading again? And he's just
Wait,
kind of
really?
like dazed there as he's trying to talk to you. Say, what's the name of that place again?
So is it Marstrola or?
No, I was. It came up in a conversation, but I can't remember why. What the hell is the name of that place? There's like a bunch of dwarves or something. I can't remember the name of it. Oh, that's right. It's Smothavanik Kai or something. Smothonica or something. Well, no, see, I picked up a job. It's going to pay really good if it works out.
I mean, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
How far away is that?
It's over there, and he kind of like throws his arm in a direction. He doesn't even know if he's pointing the right way. Definitely not a good indicator of how far it is. It's like a little north of that castle proper place, you know?
Oh.
It's a little ways up, but you know, it's over there. Yeah. Gotta go check in on some people for somebody and make sure business is on the up and up. Which is where I got this big old bottle from. Yeah, that was actually pretty good. Oh, guys,
Yeah.
it's nice enjoying this sake with you. If I do a good job here, there might be more to come, that's for sure.
That's good to know. Goes down well.
And unless there's anything you want to share that might be loose to the lips, because this is definitely something he probably wouldn't have said out loud unless he was drunk.
I don't think I have any secrets right now.
I really love my wife. Is that really true?
Yeah.
Is that
I
right?
love her. Can't wait to have an egg. It's
I'm-
gonna be great. I'll have a little bite, mate.
I really do want to try to change Iron Forge's strict and perved laws that they're now doing.
They ain't magic users. Can't say I want to go over there.
I want to stop them from that. It's not supposed to be like that.
Well,
But
Chapel, I hate
it's
to break
so
it to you,
hard.
but yeah, I threw that fucker in the gutter and now it's burning like a bitch. Hot, fiery bitch. Like the kindling got put underneath her ass and just lit it straight up. Oh wait, that's what they're
Maybe
doing.
sometime. Maybe if somehow their weekend. Maybe someone could try to change their beliefs.
Don't suppose you had a family member die to that bullshit, have you?
No.
Then what the hell are
Okay.
you worried about? You ain't no fucking spellcaster. You don't know what the fuck we go through for over there. You got it easy, Chapel. You just pray to your God. Everything's fine. He's being a little loud and obnoxious at this point, but you could probably blame the liquor.
Well, at least the liquor is good.
I know that was good context, because that was another thing, like,
I am a fan.
like, I wanted to try to pull out from you, like, what's the real reason why you would want to unpervert the reason of Higher Forge? Because if you ain't been affected family-wise, you don't really have a ground to stand on. Unless you know somebody that's been put to the stake. Or if you're just that empathetic.
Empathetic, most likely, and
Or pathetic.
I.
But no, that's something that kind of like you can think of. Like maybe you didn't loosen your tongue and you didn't want to share anything at this point. But if something comes up later,
Yeah.
maybe you will. Something to think about. I don't think we went into your backstory
Yeah.
too much, but that's definitely a good intro. Meanwhile, ladies, unless the guys need any more attention,
I think we're good.
yeah, Leon's done roasting the oven. Alright. I just want to pull up the information I have for the honeydew. should be right around here somewhere. Where'd it go? But you guys are just now getting outside the front of this hot spring that you visited once before because, and made some lovely bath water, if I recall correctly.
Mm-hmm.
And got thrown around quite a bit.
Yep.
Would be under Shandor. Alright, so the owner, Reagan and Artie, there are two elves who run this spa, and Artie is working. The old grouchy old man's nowhere to be seen, but she kind of like greets you as you all kind of walk in. And, oh, good day. What can I do for you fine ladies?
Is there any possible way that we can rent this place out for a night?
Oh, well, quite possibly. What are we talking? Like, special event-wise?
It's my bachelorette party.
She gives you a smirk and a smile. It's like, oh, I see. Yeah, we could definitely do something like that. When do you need it?
I would say 2 days before the wedding. So the wedding's in.
Like,
Would I say about a week?
here's the time frame as I see it. We're probably sitting on a Monday or Tuesday. The fight pits happen on Friday, and I kind of imagine you laying out the plans for a Saturday wedding.
So Thursday,
Sure.
right? Yeah.
Whenever you feel like it being
Thursday night would be good.
Oh, that's one of our slower nights, so I think that could definitely be arranged. I will definitely make sure one of our rooms are like reserved for you guys. You have no worry about that.
Thank you.
Just 50 gold pieces for the night, and we can have you all stay the night as well.
Star. I kind of have a problem with platinum and gold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know how to.
5 platinum.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hand her 5 platinum.
Yeah, and she counts your fingers, like make sure that you have 5 in your hand and not 50. She goes, okay, that's good. And you hand it off. She's like, great. I'll have your reservations for you. You come in Thursday night at such and such time. You can pick when. And
all right.
You and your guest and any activities that you plan can be held in this auditorium room, and you can enjoy the hot spring at the same time.
Okay. So,
I'm looking for something.
for us to lounge about right now, what would it cost?
Oh, just a couple gold pieces. For everybody, it'd be 5 gold.
Okay, I'll hand her 5 gold for now.
Okay. And the ladies are gonna have to soak.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think she would have noticed it. Never mind. Belay the last. Alright. But yeah, Shishay Pyra is like, oh, we're gonna go ahead and stay and try out the spa. That's awesome. I look forward to it. Yeah, this should be fun. Bexy?
It's very nice.
Bexy. And she kind of snaps her hand over to where Bexy's looking at something and, oh, sorry, I got lost in the oddities of this room. What are we doing?
We're going to chill out at the hot spring.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go. And the 4 of you go.
I grab her hand.
What? I don't need to be cornered around like a child. And you all pretty much have a lovely time. Is there some talking that's going to happen while at the spring?
I would imagine there's a lot of talking going on
Like
because girls.
Yeah, I imagine a lot of girl talk as well. And here I am, like, I don't know if I can wrap my head around all of it at once like that, because then I start to
So,
question
is there
my
any
manhood.
save that I need to make to know if I, yeah.
I said to get back to you in a couple of days.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still on that day that you failed. So no. Though somewhere inside there's probably a couple of wiggly things saying, this is mine. No, it's mine, and they're fighting. But, Yeah, I mean, you guys pretty much spend the rest of this afternoon just kind of like chillaxing here for about an hour or two, and then get out and be on your way. Refresh, revigorated, and highly spirited again for some, as Shishay seems to be in top peak performance, able to torment her victims with ease now.
So, Shisha, I notice how Yelvin keeps on coming back to you whenever you strike him with the whip.
I find it odd that he would do so.
I mean, if you're a strong woman.
Well, I'm just trying to run this company, and these guys need to be in shape for what they do. And
I agree.
he wanted to be a part of the regiment at that one point, and I mean, he seems to be a little bit healthier for it, I guess.
Well, what would you do if he comes up to you and tries to, bat his eyelashes?
Pyra's
if you would.
Yeah, and Pyra's on the other side going, yeah, kind of giving her a nudge. She kind of looks at both of you like you're tagging up on her. She kind of gives you this stern look like, you can't faze me. And she's like he would. He wouldn't even dare. I know he would.
You don't think so?
No, I put the fear of God in him. I put the fear of his God in him. Ooh, Pyra says. Vexy's like, what are you guys talking about?
So, Vexy, how are you and Fister getting along?
Fine, I guess.
Do you feel any sort of way toward him? I kind of put my snout to hers.
she like looks at you and she's like cross-eyed at this point, and she's like, he likes my food. That makes me happy.
Well, that's good. And then I back away.
Yeah.
And pet her on the head.
Yeah, it's like she's not. Either she doesn't know the concept of that kind of love yet, or she's just like. Yeah, she's an innocent. Innocent in that regard, but as you.
So how are you liking? How are you liking staying with us?
You're asking Vexy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's nice and cozy down there in the basement. Feels almost like the old home we used to live in. Well, back when I was a hatchling. Not before it's way before I met you.
Yeah.
Back when we were actually hiding out in the Underdark. But, no, it's not bad. I'm enjoying it. I mean, I get to help you cook.
I'm hoping that you stay with us for a while.
Well, as long as you need help cooking, I got your back.
I always need help cooking.
I'm over here shaking my head no, in case you're wondering. But no, she's just... And Shishay and Pyra just kind of like listening quietly, and you guys are walking back to the company, I guess, or unless you change directions.
Yeah, I have to grab my scythe real quick, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right. So you guys will be heading back to the company. The boys are plastered beyond all repair. Like, I don't even know if it's worth going back to that scene just yet. So let's see if we... Well, here's a question. Like, we can go on and on throughout the day, come up with new bits of information for everything that's happening, but at the same time, these days need to start ticking away, right?
Yeah.
So, let's kind of wrap up this day in a way of asking, like, is there anything else very important that relates to either the wedding or a special plan of any sort that any of you are interested in achieving at this point?
Not that I know of, no. Besides, planning for the wedding and getting them suited up and everything.
I will allow you guys to have like a night meal together, so you can kind of like congregate and talk about anything that happened during the day.
Drunk food.
Okay?
That'd be fun.
Yeah, so, I would assume, and if you can stop me from assuming by interjecting, but maybe Freya and Pyra offered to have everybody come over to the manor after you got done with your shopping and organizing and the day's work, and just have a meal to celebrate. And at this point, it's like 5 in the evening. Work time's over. You guys make your way to the manor. Everybody's there. Every NPC that drives me up the wall is there. And you see these 3 guys sitting at the kitchen table just with an empty bottle and a bunch of saucers laid out before them. And Leon looks like he's taking a nap. I don't know what these guys are doing. But you may describe your situation as the ladies return.
I am just keep on downing the alcohol.
There's none left.
Yeah, at this point, I'm not exactly downing it. I'm just, drinking steadily.
So you see Yelvin over there, like, pouring an empty bottle into a saucer and drinking as if there's something in there.
Please let
Get
there
it
be
there.
more.
A drop finally wedges out.
Does it reek of alcohol in the room?
Sweet smelling alcohol. Not like... Doesn't smell like a bunch of ale or beer or anything like that. It's definitely got a sweeter scent to it. It's not quite as offensive. But, yeah.
Oh! The ladies are home. Welcome.
Leon doesn't move.
Welcome back.
Yeah, but I noticed that your drink was empty. I mean, I'll take it upon myself to get you some more. And I
Oh,
smile
you are
sweetly.
such a nice lady. Man, this guy doesn't know what he's getting, man.
Oh, I don't know just what I'm getting. She's the best.
Pyra sneaks behind Leon and just kind of like rolls her hands under his cloak and just kind of wiggles her fingers up against his side. And he's like, and she just kind of reaches around and grabs into him. He's like, "Hey, woman, what are you doing back there? Wait, what are you doing back? Hey, not in public!" She slaps her arm. And she kind of giggles as she says, "What are you doing? You got wasted? What happened?" Oh, damn it. Ragnar, I fucking hate you.
I didn't do it.
Well, I was gonna save this bottle for me and you, but then this here happened, and then we drank it, and I'm sorry, dear, but I'll get you more after I get back from Smathonica next week, okay? Shit. She kind of like folds her arms and give him the pouty face, like, you know how you're gonna be making this up to me later, right?
Yeah, Leon.
Yeah, you better do her.
So
a good
I'm
time.
gonna go and dip into our little alcohol stuff and pour one more bottle of random bullshit potion in there and mix it in there really nice and put some
Okay.
ice cubes in it, make it look all nice and stuff.
And you got this for
Away from him.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah, Yelvin doesn't know. He just thinks you're getting him liquor. And you put it in front of him.
Yep.
There you go.
Down the chute
There
it
you
goes.
go.
I need you to roll a d6.
Oh, yeah, I already rolled.
You already rolled a 6. Okay. Where did I? See, this one's in Dragon Spine's probably where I gotta look. I'm gonna have to start putting my charts over. You know, this sounds redundant. Reroll. You're already loopy and drunk. Okay, let me put numbers to people's faces and we'll see how this goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll me a d8.
She stays also in here, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Reroll.
What is that?
Just reroll. I'm not going with either of those options. Okay, this might be being interesting. So you down the hatch, and Bexy's sitting right next to you, waiting for somebody to do something, and then all of a sudden, this is the most attractive kobold you've ever seen. You have no idea how she looked this pretty. You didn't even realize you were into lollies until you looked at her. And then all of a sudden, you just feel like you just have to engage her in some way. You have to know more. You have to find out what her sign is. You must know these things, for you have nothing but love for this person.
Lexi, why you look so pretty now?
She stares at you for a minute. It's like, what the hell's wrong with you?
Why does your scales shine like the moonlight?
Oh,
I
She-
would walk
wait, what
away.
color is he
grinning.
again? Wait, what color is she?
She's white scaled, and she goes.
Okay, good.
But then she's like, she's oblivious to your event. She's like, oh, we just came from the spa.
Oh, so that's
Yeah,
why
and
you look
she
so
actually smells.
shiny.
And for a kobold, she smells really good right now, especially after down the hatch. And Shisha is watching right behind you.
Bunny yelling and laugh.
Oh, what's so funny? She looks so pretty.
Hanging out and yelling.
She like crawls underneath the table and kind of hides and.
Oh no, where did she go? Oh no.
Make a perception
And-
check, Yelvin.
He scared her away.
Welcome to the Slice of Life
26.
episode. You notice her scurrying behind Freya at this point.
Freya, wasn't she your friend from childhood? or
She's
something?
my
I am
best
her
friend.
friend, you dumbass. Hey, Yelvin, I think you need to leave her alone, man. You're like being really rude and shit. And Visor just like kind of comes in.
Hey, Visor.
I mean, Visor's been there because you all came from the company, right? And he kind of like
Yeah.
follows you ladies along. I'll make sure you're safe.
And
getting back to-
I would say that I got my fife and stuff.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, that was the whole purpose of going back and allowing you to get Visor as well. We had plenty of time to hide the skull.
Okay.
And there was an option that Floose would have been the victim of this too, but
Oh no.
Oh,
you didn't roll high enough for that one. But yeah, so
curiously of 2. What was 2?
well, the first two people in the order are Ragnar and Freya, and I didn't want either of those to be the choice, so I was like, no, let's go with somebody else.
Okay.
But yeah, and then Vexy was next.
I
in
mean,
line.
that would have been funny. I
would have
would've
been
laughed.
funny, but I remember the last time we had Ragnar picked because that's who it was,
Yeah.
and I didn't want to go down that road anymore. So I'm gonna be selective about that nonsense. But yeah. So yeah, Vexy's hiding behind Freya. You're entranced to learn more, and this is gonna be a whole hour escapade. And Freya's trying to make dinner with Freya underfoot, and what do you do?
How strong is this love potion exactly?
It's not a love potion. Or
It is
maybe.
literally an effect that takes over whenever you take it.
Mhm.
There's no save because you willingly took it.
Yep. So, Vexy, do you want to burn some toast?
Better than him staring at me all night.
I think Visor's got you covered, and if he don't, my big foot will cover it.
He does a big feet.
But I will say it
Your
doesn't.
wife has big feet?
I will tell you this much, Yelvin.
Yeah.
Yelvin, if you feel intimidated to the point to where you couldn't act, you still have those feelings until the effect ends. But if you feel like you can't move safely towards a goal to express your love, you're welcome to keep it to yourself.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how innocent he is. That's the one problem. That's the thing.
And then again, you're also loopy and drunk already, which is why I had you reroll, because it's like, that's just stupid. You're already there.
Yeah.
I mean, you're drunk. In love now, too.
Yeah.
Wrong person.
So, you like doing the sneaky stuff, right? As I stumble.
Into the kitchen where they're
He
cooking.
tries to sneak himself and falls over.
And
I'm still so tired.
yeah.
You got this, Yelvin. Go, Yelvin. You can do it. You can do it.
And Leon slowly coming to his faculties to actually grasp what's going on. Ragnar, the drink's probably wearing off, unless you're maintaining the flow. If you're maintaining the flow, you're still right.
I am maintaining.
Then you may continue to be buzzed, Outie. No, roll a Constitution saving throw. We'll
Put
see if
him
you
down
do.
in another one.
Let's see if you go to stage 2. No, you
Yeah.
don't. Being the paladin sometimes sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm falling
Oh,
asleep now.
boy.
I can't maintain the act anymore. With 1 level of exhaustion already and down with 2 much alcohol.
Yeah, you're done. So he's in the middle of the floor, about 3 or 4 feet away from where you're working, Freya. And Visor, fuck me. Visor comes over there and he's like, huh, on the ground again, is he? Want me to take care of this, Freya?
Just drag him over there in the living room somewhere.
Drag him real good.
He stares at you like you're asking him to do the impossible. Why would I drag
Wait.
him?
You want help, Fizzer?
No, I don't want help. I told you I could handle this, but you want me to do something totally opposite of what I want to do.
What do you want to do?
Watch! And he reels his foot back, and he
Oh,
kicks
no.
the shit out of Yelvin. Right in the face.
Yeah, you do you. Oh no.
Can he hit
no.
me though with that foot?
Dude, you are prone on the ground, coup de grace,
Yeah.
and...
Oh, come on,
And then
Easy
Freya
buddy.
just kind of burst out like,
Hold on.
"That's for looking at Bexy."
Because he will get advantage on this. And I'm just gonna roll... Let's see. We'll just say we'll punch you with the warhammer. There you go.
No, he misses.
You don't have your shield on, dumbass.
Shit, that's still 18 though.
And it hits. Well, I mean, it's like 2 points of damage. Blah. Hey, get off the goddamn floor, you idiot! And I gotta see if he says the wrong thing. And stay away from my girl! Instantly.
Your girl.
Unsheaths
God.
the Nagamaki. Long ass prolonged sword is now in his hand.
Oh yeah, man.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
So,
whoa.
whoa, Mister. Whoa,
She
now.
kind of like comes over. It's like, put that away. And Shishay will lift you off the ground, pull you up onto a shoulder, and says, "Is there somewhere I could put him?"
Oh, the other pretty lady in my life.
Shut up.
Ragnar looks around for Leon.
He's like right across the table from you, he's just staring. He's like, "Oh man."
Look at him, Leon.
He's about to lose that fucking head. You know that, right?
Gonna get it.
Mm-hmm.
Better him than me, I always say.
Shishay drags you over to one of the armchairs. Matter of fact, I could probably take us to the house map at this point. Sorry for not having us there sooner. There you go. Well, yeah, you two have just been chilling out at the table, and everybody else has just been spitballing whatever they're doing, you know?
Like right here, you think?
Oh, Shishay would
This
have
chair.
brought you over to one of these chairs, yeah.
I'm gonna take a nap.
Oh, is this the kitchen?
Yes, that's the kitchen.
But it's so close to the front door.
The front door is right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It's okay.
Yeah, let the neighbors come over and smell what you're cooking. Like, oh, what a lucky housewife. Yeah.
Am I missing anybody? I think that's everybody, right?
So, ladies, how was your night?
You know, we kicked some ass and took some names.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we tried to. We was almost mugged.
Almost. Pyro laughs.
Stupid muggers. Bet they learned that lesson real quick.
Oh, Leon, guess
Yeah,
what?
they
One
they
of-
tried to touch us inappropriately.
Did you take their fingers?
I mean, I turned one to ash.
Even better.
Empire kind of like chimes in to Leon's like, oh, and yeah, one of them got crowned of madness and it actually worked. I was so happy. Yeah, well, what'd you do after that? Oh, I told him to leave, but then... Yeah, Fexy knocked the shit out of him. I don't know, I was a little disheartened because I was like, finally it worked, and then... well, whatever, what can you do?
What can you do?
And Vexy shouts over it, it was a freaking reaction, I'm sorry. Forced reaction. But, yeah. So this is the whole thing about tonight. So you guys finally get some food on the table. It takes about another hour. The spell wears off from the potion. I know you feel cheated, like you should be able to cure this, but you were out of your faculties to begin with. But you guys enjoy a nice meal. You are able to then progress into a long rest. And if there's anything else that you guys want to discuss during the meal, we can get that out of the way, and then we'll skip to the next day. Or two.
So how many people are we inviting? Bucknor? I'm pretty sure you have some friends, right? Other than Leon.
Pass me the toast, damn it!
Everyone that's in this house, I reckon, is about the friends I got.
Here you go. It's good toast.
You like that toast, Visser?
Mm-hmm. The toast is burnt, you know. Leona chimes in. I don't care. It's perfect crisp.
I'm gonna prepare a spell.
What are you preparing?
Lesser restoration.
Preparing it to use tomorrow, or you casting it?
I'm going to cast it here soon after it. Let's see, how long does it take? I didn't mean to.
Oh, no, you can post it. It's instantaneous. You just touch somebody. and it
Oh,
works.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's a quick...
I'm going to touch my hands to Ragnar's cheeks.
Mm-hmm. All of a sudden, your buzz is gone.
What? Wait.
You're
Hey.
welcome.
No. I just drink all that alcohol for nothing.
Well, at least you won't be slurring, dear. And you'll be able to perform tonight. Smirks.
Any other complications, discussions, and ruining people's stupor that we need to take care of?
Let's see. Okay, he doesn't sleepwalk.
I would assume that you were too tired to even get up from your seat, that Shisha would have fixed you a plate and brought it to you.
Oh.
Eat up, you dumb fuck. And And unless there's any other business and agenda, are there
Nope.
fades to blacks we need to know about?
Fades to black.
Fades to blacks. So roll me a D100.
Damn, your face is black.
D100.
Yep, I want a D100 from you, and I gotta get one from Pyra.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Crap.
There's this thing called the dice roller you can click on.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I mean, sometimes it's faster to type it out, but for you it's starting to sound like no.
Oh shit, I don't know how to use that.
Just left click on it and then it pulls up a thing, right? And then you go down to the drop down menu where it says D20 and make it a D100.
Like that.
Okay.
Alright, no twins.
what?
Nothing.
Wait,
No twins, quadruplets.
Well, it depends upon how many times she fails before the pregnancy hits.
I think I'm being duped here.
You might-
Don't-
Well, you're having fun while being duped.
There
so...
you go. Enjoy your spice of life, because that's what this is—a big old slice of life episode. I threw in a little bit of comment because you guys kept separating. It was hard to throw it on everybody. So, but on top of that, you guys now make it to another day. So we're looking at Wednesday. Any unless there's anything superficial we need to draw out, I would assume Wednesday is a day where we just kind of like check back in with the shops, get more details
Yeah.
about the garments and everything, and make final recommendations. And actually, I think the suit for Ragnar would be finished.
Okay.
Yeah.
And unless you wanted to have a boys' night to the dress shop, I would assume that Leon would have went with you while you were getting fitted and got fitted
Yep.
for already made outfit that would suffice. So
Yep.
it didn't require anything but to buy.
Yelvin will also go try to get a suit now that he's not going to be the
Yeah.
marrier.
yeah,
He
and
has
for-
to get something that's more.
Yeah, something that's
Suited.
since he's getting a pre-made one, it's only like 10 gold. So if you find something that's on the shelf, it's 10 gold.
Okay.
It'll be a nice. I'm trying to think what's the right word. Tuxedo outfit
Yeah,
for
tuxedo.
a wedding, as
Yeah, tuxedo.
yeah, I guess all guys wear tuxes to the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you pretty much spend the next day just doing that, and then Thursday you have your wild willy-nilly night.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to go full on about that, or how's this gonna work? Like, what's your intention here? Like, how much spotlight do you want me to put on this? Because part of me wants
Not that
to-
much.
yeah,
I
because
mean,
part of me is
I
like,
mean-
it's fun ideal, but another part of me is like, these guys haven't really had much of a turn,
yeah.
and I didn't want to take it
not
away.
enough.
From,
Like, I think the camera should pan to them.
maybe the boys went out and had a time too.
Mm-hmm.
Went to the
That's what I was thinking.
went to the tavern and had some barmaids just kind of like dance around them all night.
Yeah,
I'll-
I would assume so.
Either that, or I'm already coming up with an idea for a brothel in this town.
Oh God.
Get back
Nope.
to me next week. I'll definitely have a brothel. But no, it's either you guys go out and drink, or you went to this predetermined brothel to have like your own bachelor party if you want it. So I leave it up to Leon and Yelvin to plan it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
But with the consideration of what Ragnar wants, because we don't want to take him out of his comfort zone and piss off Freya.
Yeah,
You guys go to the
that
tavern.
would be bad for him.
You
The
guys just-
tavern. Let's
yeah, you guys
drink.
just have a drinking contest and see who could drink who under the table. Matter of fact, that
Mm.
night they actually had a drinking contest to see who would win between you and a bunch of dwarves. came rolling into town, so I need 3 Constitution saving throws from you guys.
Oh yay! Pretty good.
Yelvin, you fucking failed on the first one.
What?
Yep. Dwarves already
thought the
drink you
first
under
one
the
was-
table.
Oh, I rolled 2 good.
Yep. Don't worry, Leon's right behind you. He never made it over the first drink. But Ragnar, he lost it on the second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Alright, hold on. So, Dwarf 1, and these are like +2s. So he failed. Dwarf 2 failed. Dwarf 3 failed. Dwarf 4 makes it to the second round. The 4th dwarf is the only one that survived. You and the 4th dwarf go at it, and that dwarf passes you under the table, and he's the last dwarf standing. He's like, ha ha ha! Dwarven Constitution wins out. And, yeah, no prize money for you guys.
Hey, the last dwarf only rolled once then.
Yeah, they all, I didn't even continue to roll the rest of their numbers. Dwarf 1 fucked up. Dwarf 2 fucked up. Dwarf 3 even fucked up, but Dwarf 4 actually stayed in the game. Actually, he would have to roll again because you...
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay, gotcha. So, oh wow, it's a tie. You both fucking failed. So no winner for this fucking drinking game.
Piece of shit.
Everybody failed.
Shit.
And then you all laugh about it since the prize money didn't get to go to you, and the barkeep is super happy, so he passes out more drinks. Because you got to keep your... Alright. So, and then we fade back to the girls, who are, at the spa, and then Shay kind of, been holding her hands over her eyes because she knows these guys, but a couple of gigolos have been ordered to strip tease in front of Freya. We have an elf and a... You got a choice, either a half-orc or a dwarf.
I mean, I think a dwarf would be funny.
Okay, so there you go. You got this dwarf kind of grinding towards your leg and everything, and just there in his bare underwear. Luscious beard.
Barely at her.
Freya just kind of looks at him and is like...
Yeah, he showed up in a bear cloak, right? And he covered his entire body, and he's been doing the little strip tease of opening his cloak left and right every now and then, and finally throws it off. And he's dancing around in his underwear. And the elf behind him.
I imagine his beard covers himself more than a cloak.
I said it was an elf and a dwarf, and now I'm picturing Gimli and Legolas doing a striptease for you. So there you go.
Yeah.
Take that, Lord of the Rings. I have demonetized your information. Oh, sorry. I apologize. But there you go. Legolas and Gimli are giving you a striptease. That still counts as one! And the night progresses
I would
on.
imagine me and the girls would be getting drunk as well.
Absolutely. Vexy's trying to stay at the edge of the pool without falling off, but eventually she just dives in there and didn't even realize she fell in.
Oh,
Bubbles
no.
float to the air.
Can she swim?
Can she swim?
Roll an intelligence check. As the question pops in your mind, can she swim?
Intelligence. 22?
Nope.
I dive in after her?
It's not really that deep, but she's just not making it back to her feet, which is the problem. But then you set her up right.
Yeah.
And she spits out a bunch of water, and she's like, I'm fine. I got this. And she kind of pops her arms against the edge and just leans into it and stays up over the edge of the pool.
I kind of get out of the water, dripping, wringing wet, and then I shake my whole entire body, sending splatters of water everywhere.
With jiggly physics.
Huh?
Nothing.
With
No.
wait,
No.
wouldn't
Shush.
could
No.
she move her scales?
Who knows?
Because I could picture her
Let's
scales
not.
just
Let's not.
going up and down
Let's
in
not.
the water drop.
I was just inserting a quick joke there, but it doesn't matter anymore. So what else are you doing? I mean, this night's
And then I'm gonna
progressive.
sit back down. That way the dwarf can grind on me again.
Oh, yeah. I like this short stuff on you, yeah. What are you doing over there, Shisha? You being shy about this nonsense? Get yours over here and I'll slap it for you. And she's like, oh, God. And Pyra and Shisha eventually kind of like retire to one side of the pool while you're getting grinded on, and Vexy's like watching this elf dance in front of her. I don't even find him attractive. That is some beautiful legs. But yeah, other than that, the night kind of progresses unless there's any interactions you want to have. Because you do notice for a moment that there's a time where Pyra and Shisha are like talking quietly on the other side of the pool. mean, you
Yeah,
notice.
I'm gonna
Miss, I
I'm
notice
going
everything.
to perceive.
This is one of those times you know. Well, you're going to try to eavesdrop on it? Okay.
Yeah. 18?
Not high enough. All you hear is a
Well.
loud bursting of water and the dwarf yelling in your ear, "Oh yeah!"
I'm gonna get up and walk over to where they are, and then plop a squat right by them.
The dwarf is confused
girl.
on whether or not he should follow. And then eventually the dwarf and the elf start... Anyway, I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, so you plop a squat over by them, and they kind of notice you, turn their heads. Pyra's on the right, and Shisha's on the left of Pyra, so if you can pick who you slide
I was gonna sit by Pyra.
Yeah, so you kind of get to the right side of her, and she just kind of like stares over there at you as she approaches. "Hey girl, you having fun?"
Oh, this is hilarious.
Oh, the dwarf. Oh my god, where did you find him, Shisha? And Shisha just buries her hands in her arms like, "Sometimes I'm too good at my job."
Oh Lord, I figured you would have like a dragonborn associate, but thank God. I mean, that was funny. That's just funny. I applaud you for that, Shisha.
You'd be surprised how much business he gets. But you're very welcome. I hope you're having a good time.
I am. This is actually really nice, just hanging out with the girls.
Yeah, we should do this more often.
We should.
And Vexy is walking over to the cloak that the dwarf threw on the ground earlier
Mm-hmm.
and rifling through it.
Mm.
And then she walks away from it. There's nothing in there. But she goes back to drinking her drink, and then all of a sudden the dwarf comes up to grind on her, and she's like, I don't know how I feel about this. If I ignore it, it'll go away, right? Come on, Kobo friend, you want some of this, right? Come on, get them scales rippling for me. She shudders a bit. But, yeah.
Freya just falls back laughing.
Yeah, you're not the only one. And Shisha eventually cracks a smile from it. So the woman of toughness kind of like lets her hair down tonight and finally finds the amusement in things. So unless there's any other achievements you want to unlock here in this Xbox game of...
No, heading back to the boys. I want to know what they're doing. Come on.
Well, apparently they all drunk each other under the table at the same time almost. But yeah, you guys have a festive time in the tavern right now. Is there anything you guys are talking about while you're once again piss-ass drunk? And if any of you are talking right now, we don't hear you. Are you made it?
Guys,
Sorry.
Ah,
I was
okay.
Spikes was in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I was muted. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. But yeah.
So, like, I kind of found an old book of religion, and it's basically the frickin' paladins and clerics are jealous about the mages being able to cast more fire spells than them. Cause Ironforge is fire. It's all fucking bullshit.
I'm pretty sure it's more than
Little
that, Chapel.
jealousy. Yeah, it's more, but like that's basically what it gets down to. It's fucking bullshit.
I forgot to roll for Fizzer.
Dang.
Oh shit, I think I hit back. Did I hit back? I hit back, didn't I? Fuck this goddamn mouse in the ass. Fucking hate this damn mouse. Just send it back. I'm done. I'm just done. That back key should
Just
not be that.
disable that key.
But then there are times I actually use it. That's not one of them. I'm gonna roll 3 rolls for Visser as soon as I get back in here. But go ahead and continue to have any conversation. I was gonna have him start jumping in, but now I'm like, oh wait, we gotta see if he actually won the contest. Chapel, I don't know what to tell you. Everybody still here? Come on, say words.
Yeah, I'm here.
Say words.
Yeah. It's bad. Country's fucked. So much
Giving up
wrong
on
with
it.
it. Oh god, Fisher might be able to win.
Sometimes you just get your losses.
Oh, he fucked up on the second round too. So the 3 of you all tied. Alright, so yeah, you guys are just enjoying drinks because nobody won the contest. You have to make it to the 3rd round and nobody did. Apparently the bar cheated and used the good shit. But yeah, so you're spouting off all this nonsense about Ironforge, how you think the paladins are jealous of the mages and that's why?
Yeah, be able to cast more fire spells and shit.
I'm sure it's deeper than that, Chapel. Who cares? They can all burn. I say we go over there and burn them all. You want change? I can make change happen.
Let's see if you can do that. They have such a big fucking army. My god. Heck, I was in it. I know what they can do.
Well, then what the hell are you doing here? Shouldn't you be back home fighting for the motherland?
No.
Viva la homeland! What?
It's too much. It's just too much.
Well, you know,
They're
it's...
innocent.
Who's innocent? Nobody in this room is, anyway.
The mages.
Oh,
They do nothing.
hell, I don't know what to tell you, Chapel, but... young or innocent. I'll give you that one. And he just kind of drinks to himself. Once a man chooses to use his powers for whatever evil deed. I'm not saying what they do is right, but there probably are some mages that deserve that treatment.
Maybe they are, but those children just didn't need to die that way.
Huh, yeah, children don't need to die. Unless they get really loud and obnoxious and then you just want to slap the shit out of them because they won't shut up because they're going wah, 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 and he fucking makes the loudest noise like that. And all the bars like, what the fuck is going on over there? Oh, sorry. I was just telling these guys how noisy children can be. Oh. I can hear loud. But you can't take
Oh
this
god,
anywhere.
how bad would your child be? Now that I think about it.
Whose do you have to worry about?
No. Prisoners and
Yeah, I know. That's where I thought you were going. But I was like, who do you have to worry about? Mm-hmm.
yeah,
You'll
like
find out if it happens.
they're gonna be sneaky, but once they find out, they're gonna yell so loud.
It's gonna probably become one of those points where Fisher's not allowed to do anything because he's too fucking loud and obnoxious.
Yeah.
Then he gets territorial with his wife, and then it's like, eventually he might have to leave for a while because she's mad at him. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Like, still, there's plenty of you guys to manipulate his behavior, but yeah.
We try.
We'll see. We'll see. But, yeah. But, so it's like a Thursday night, and you guys are listening to this cheerful music in the tavern, and drinking your night away. Only 2 more days left. And then shackled, like the bet you'll be. He says too.
Nice.
And did you say the shackled?
Shackled like the bet you will be. Yeah, that's what he said.
Don't know about all that. I don't think shackles make you that way.
Oh, well, I know Freya can be very, very protective of those she loves. And sometimes that protection
Isn't that the
comes in the
truth?
form of, I don't know, overbearing safety of your well-being, and that kind of gets in my way sometimes.
Maybe you're better off with it in your way sometimes.
Never thought about it like that. And unless there's anything else dramatic you want to happen tonight, that's kind of like how that night continues. Just a lot of small talk about maybe the preferred religion of Ironforge,
Or our forge.
the end game coming up with the wedding on Saturday, and then there is probably talk about Friday night where you plan to have your fight event.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I hear the two of you are going to be clocking each other. That's going to be fun to watch.
That'll be a good time.
Here, here.
It's gonna be just a bout of seeing who gets completely annihilated. Cough, cough, myself.
I'll be doing the yelling with that alcohol that time.
God.
So you're going to fuck them up like you're going to do your wife that night, huh?
Oh God, no! Please don't do that to me.
Yeah.
Oh God, no!
I like this guy. Ah, you can agree. Oh
At
boy.
least I can boost my health a bit.
We'll see how that goes. And then eventually the night
Hold on
rolls
just
on.
1 second.
Ladies' night's over with, right?
Yep.
And you guys kind of return to your respectable homes and whatnot.
Yes.
And the guys do as well.
Yep.
And unless there's any
Sure.
other nightly event you guys want to take care of, we can progress into the next day.
Sounds good.
Alright. So yeah, you know you got your long rest. You're no longer exhausted, and everybody's at full health. And we come into Friday, where if there's anything pre-arena that you want to take care of, we can do that. Otherwise, we can like skip to the actual fight and possibly close out on
fight's
it.
Friday, or is it?
It's today. Today.
Okay. Okay.
Today. And Fizzer's pinching your cheek saying, today! You're gonna get your ass
Okay.
whipped.
Okay, I'm going to start bolstering my health. Fight. Gonna be casting aid 4th level twice. So that is 5, so that's extra 30 health.
It is not. You can only
What?
cast it on yourself once. It does not stack.
It doesn't stack. Oh,
No,
shit.
it does not stack.
Ooh.
When you cast it at a higher level, the hit points increase by 5 points, but it doesn't stack like that. Plus, isn't this thing? It's got an 8-hour duration. Okay.
Yeah.
But no, it does not stack. You can cast it at a higher level to get more health, but you cannot stack it that way.
Okay. 15, so that's a good 97 health. What else can I do?
No, what can you do? Like, you should have been thinking of this stuff before the event actually happened. We've been telling you we're going to try to get to it.
Yep, and that's it. And besides that, just ready myself mentally.
Alright, so, like, Shishay will offer the stage up to Freya if she wishes to announce. But we don't have to roleplay all of it.
Yeah, I'll announce.
So yeah, Freya's been like lovingly announcing each and every fighter. We got to see the Alchemist Fire play with some newcomers. We got to see Max and Jim team up to do a tag team, and then later on Leroy by himself. He had a one-on-one, and then eventually it comes to the finale where we have Yelvin versus Ragnar, and the two of you enter the arena. Let's get rid of that token because that's not you. Pull your token over, Brett.
I did,
Where are
but
you?
then it was deleted somehow.
Yeah, because
What the
that
heck?
square is not your token. I made you a goddamn. There we go.
Wait.
That one actually
Okay.
has everything I need on it. And so, just to review, the rules we have agreed on: no mounts. Correct?
Yep.
Correct.
Pre-fight, you guys had up to 15 minutes alone in the back to prepare any last-minute spells. Is there anything you prepare before the fight starts?
Oh wait, dude. Wait, can I? Shit. Oh yeah, I don't have anything to cast that on. Ooh. Never
Ragnar?
mind, can't do that.
I'm looking for mine, but I don't.
I mean, I'm giving you 15 minutes in case you still wanted to summon your mount.
Wait.
No
Was I
mounted-
allowed to use it as
No mounted
I can't
combat.
mount it, but I can have it?
Yeah, you can have it.
Yeah, you
That-
can
that
have
didn't
it
say
because
that.
it's a fake.
Okay.
It's a fake.
Yeah.
It's a fey, not a fake. But yeah.
I-
It is a fake too, but it's not an actual mount. But you're just not allowed to be mounted combat.
Yeah.
We
that's
said
fine.
summon creatures are allowed, or summon units is the word I believe that was used.
So of course, I'll bring Torby along with me.
Alright, so you can bring Torvi with you.
Could I cast Spirit Guardians on myself before battle? Or no?
I would recommend no, because you might hurt people on the way out.
Okay then.
Alright, anything else?
I will. I'm going to set 15 minutes.
It only takes 10 to call Torvi.
Yeah. I will cast Armor of Agathis. Second level higher, but temporary opponent cold damage increased by 5 for each slot, so 10 temporary HP.
Throw a
And
cup of cold
maybe I
water
can
on your
hit-
face.
I'll take 10 damage as well. So. Boom.
Alright. And all this night, Freya, you've been announcing all the matches flawlessly with so much vigor and energy. And if you want, you can announce the contenders of this match as well.
Yeah, I'll announce them.
I'll put you on the spot.
In this corner we have Ragnar, and in this one we have.
What was the name she said? It must be the guy that's gonna lose. There's murmuring in the audience because they didn't hear the name correctly. Who was that?
Yelvin!
What?
Can't yell louder or else
Yeah.
neighbors might get mad.
So yeah, what I need now is for you guys to click your token and roll initiative, and let's get this started.
Ah, shit. Okay, this is most likely you're gonna go first. Oh, I actually got
Whoa.
something. Yay!
Too bad you didn't click your token, dumbass.
No, okay, then
Reroll.
I clicked it though. Damn it.
Didn't go to the turn order. Perfect. Why isn't it not going to the turn order?
Why isn't it going to the turn order? Like, seriously, okay. One
Are you
sec.
clicking your token?
Yeah, I'm clicking my token.
This one right here.
Yes.
There,
you go,
that went
finally.
over to the right turn order. Well, that's the order we're going to go. Because there would have been a re-roll anyway.
And you want me to roll initiative for Torvi, or she just goes on my turn?
Let's have her go on your turn because it's part of your turn.
Gotcha. Boop, 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 boop.
And
Alright,
let's start.
I guess I'm gonna go ahead and start this.
Yep.
So, 25 foot away. Torvi will fly 60 foot. And be right there. And I will. This doesn't take concentration, correct? And I will double dash my 60 and use my bonus action to summon spiritual weapon.
That
Good job,
misses.
Hammer. It is on the field.
Thank you.
Alright, and that ends your turn.
That is everything for me.
There you go. There's your spiritual weapon. Ooh, if I can give it to somebody. No, I can't. Never mind. I can give control to it. Okay. We'll try that. Alright, Ragnar, you should be able to move your spiritual weapon now.
Oh, nice.
Alright, what are you doing, Yelvin?
Okay, I'm going to cast Spiritual Guardians at 4th level.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just make that range for myself for 15 feet. And then I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon also at 4th level.
And what is your spiritual weapon?
It's a flaming sword.
That was me not caring. But I will look.
Aiming at Ragnar. Or, you know what, go for Torvi actually.
Alright, and so it's what, 16 damage, correct?
Yep.
Alright. Is that your turn?
Yep, that's it.
Alright, at the start of your turn, I need you to make a wisdom? Is it wisdom?
Yeah,
or-
yeah.
It is a...
Wisdom, yeah. You and Torvi need to make wisdom saving throws. On a fail, you take some damage. Is it
Alright.
when they start their turn or end it?
Yeah, when they start their turn.
Alright, so go ahead and roll me a wisdom saving throw. That's for half damage, will be 7 for you. And Torvi
It'd be-
disappears.
Yeah.
Boom. Wait. So what hit me?
Spiritual guardians. There are spectral beings floating through the air, burning the air around you and Torvian, as the human buzzsaw has started up this action.
Do they have HP or?
No,
Okay.
it's an
That just
aura.
every turn I'll be doing that?
If
Yeah.
you
Oh,
are
it's-
within
oh, it's
15
an
feet of
aura.
them. Yep.
Gotcha. Alright.
I mean, you can
And
force them to
that's
lose
everything?
concentration if you hit them. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Perfect.
Well, it's your turn.
And
That happened at the
I will
start.
step up.
Torvian
And
went by.
I'm going to use hello. Where are you? I'm going to use Channel Divinity, and I would like to fear him. So
Fear me?
force each creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet to make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature becomes frightened for 1 minute.
What is your...
As a fail,
14.
mine's 16.
Oh, wow.
Shite.
Oh, no, you're scared.
Run, Yelvin, run!
So he can't run. He is feared, and he has 0 movement speed.
Oh,
Damn.
Due to are of conquest. Boom. So at the beginning of your turns, you will be taking 5 damage,
Okay.
and then I'm going to. Question is, wait, no, I think
that was your action.
I've already asked that before. Yeah, I was gonna, cause I know for like D&D Beyond it has shove as a thing you can use your action on, but you say I can't make people go prone unless I get a shield trait or something, right?
Yeah, you need a shield mastery.
Gotcha. Yeah, and I'm going to swing.
I don't think you
25.
can. Then you use your channel divinity.
Yeah,
as
you
an
use your action.
Oh, unless that's a bonus
Yeah.
action. Is that a bonus?
No, it's an
I
action.
think it's an action.
If it's an
Yeah,
action,
it's an action.
you got your spiritual weapon that can hit.
Body well then. I will use my spiritual weapon. Oh, wait, 13.
And that missed.
But you have him locked in place, so. And
Okay.
disadvantage on any attack rolls.
So I'll use my bonus action if your turn is done. That is.
My turn is done. Take 5 damage.
Okay. Okay. Bonus action, use spiritual weapon to attack Ragnar. Weapon, there you are.
That is
23?
a miss.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Damn.
How high is your AC? Holy shit.
It's 26.
Good luck finding out.
Okay then. Also, fuck.
Fuck.
Okay, so I am going to go ahead and use my divinity as well, and use Great Weapon Master to attack you. Where are you?
What is your divinity great weapon master?
No, his divinity
no.
is to add +10, which still sucks. That's a
Oh,
miss.
I see.
Yeah, that's a miss.
That
Fuck.
is a
Okay.
miss.
Come
And
on,
then-
guys, give it up for the fighters.
Yeah!
again.
Woo woo! Yeah! Look at that pussy get his ass whooped! Whoa!
Okay, how many times can I use my divinity?
Why is he just standing there, mommy? He's just
Divinity,
taking it.
he's one should be.
I'm just double checking.
Your turn is over.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
And then your little aura thing.
On your turn, yeah. Go ahead and roll wisdom save. Ragnar, which saves. Go ahead and roll your damage. For your spiritual guardians who are still trying to shred this guy.
Yep.
So
Man,
that'd
that
be
was
6
so
points.
six.
Are you concentrating on these spells, Ragnar? Does your spiritual weapon? Your spiritual weapon doesn't. Yeah, we had this
Nope.
conversation.
Armor of Agathis.
count
Oh
either.
shit! I didn't even realize that wasn't a concentration spell. I could have casted concentration spell last turn.
Wait. No, is it or is it not?
No, it is not. But it's over now because I don't have the bonus HP anymore.
Oh yeah, that's right. Wait, does he take damage because he did damage? To
No,
you?
I only did damage with my
Yeah, with his little spirit
spiritual
things.
weapon. So they be destroyed.
So he's no longer. Did you take off the damage you got from the beginning of the turn to yours? For being feared and -5, I believe it was.
Yep.
Alright, cool. But now you may prograde. Now, do your turn, damn it. Ragnar.
Alrighty, I think I shall.
Go for it. Excuse me.
I'm going to. That's not that. Who's this? I don't even really think I'll need that. I'm going to use command level 1 and say lay.
This is a wisdom save.
That is correct. I believe.
20.
Ooh.
You hate to see that.
Why are you
He
wasting
says,
spells
fuck
on
you
him?
and me laying down.
And as my bonus action, I'll just use Shield of Faith. I'll take another +2 AC.
Oh yeah, that's a bonus action. Shit, I forgot about it.
Alright.
Okay, and I will then use spiritual weapon on him.
Miss.
Great. Okay, and then I'm going to say, you know what? I think this might work a little better as I go for a grab of you. Yeah.
You're aware of his AC, but you're going to try to attack him anyway. Don't get me wrong, spell attacks seem to have a higher chance to hit than the weapon, but still. Alright, so that
Yeah.
misses. So you waste the spell.
And then I will say, Nate,
And that's
I
it.
should probably use Toll the Dead better. And Spirit, but did I use Spirit? I use
I
Spirit.
don't even know if you want to use Toll the Dead. Think about your guys' religion. We come back to Ragnar. Ragnar, make that wisdom save for spiritual guardians.
No, not a wisdom save,
Or-
please. No!
Oh god, 19. I believe that succeeds. So do your damage. You are chipping away the paladin at least.
Yep.
He hasn't touched you
Dang.
yet.
Don't worry, the finale's about to be here.
I don't know why you're wasting useless spells like command and shit on him. Like, seriously, put him out of his misery. So that's a
Yeah, no,
total
I
of
just
10
want.
points.
I was just trying to get the advantage just so I can have fun with trying to hit crits.
Alright, so 10 points of damage on that. And you may start your turn.
Alright. Spiritual weapon will swing.
Ooh, looks like it might hit.
That hits you.
For 7 plus 5, that's
12.
Yeah, numbers. And I need a
Wait, where did the 5 come from?
Oh wait, hold
higher
on,
level,
hold on,
ain't
hold on.
it?
That's my no,
That's
that's my.
fine,
I accidentally
fine.
had improved divine smite on.
Oh, okay.
Just 7.
So 7.
And then I will swing.
And he needs to make a DC save on that. And make another concentration check. Go ahead, roll your damage on that one. That's it.
Ah, fuck. Okay.
Spirit Guardian's gone. Don't have to worry about that anymore.
And yeah, so the next hit hits, and I will be smiting at level 3.
Bring in the pain.
So there is that. With that. The second radiant does not count. It's going to be 8 plus 7 plus 5 plus 8. So that's 28 damage.
Okay, so that's Down to 65
Two, right?
and to.
No, the second radiant doesn't count.
But the 5 does, right? Top one?
Yeah, the
Top, or
top
bottom?
5, yeah.
Um,
So it should be 8 plus 7 plus 5 plus 8.
so 8, 7's 15. 15 plus 6 is 21. 26 plus 8.
That third number, the 6 doesn't count. Actually, it's
Oh, okay, so that's where
rolling. Yeah.
Alright.
And then
Okay.
I will swing again.
Oh, yeah, you have 2 attacks. Shit.
Oh shit, yeah. Forgot, huh? Clerics aren't really good.
Look at
like
that.
19
Misses.
That misses.
Miss.
He manages to bring up the shield just in time to slide off your sword from hitting him again. But the crowd is going wild as the first blood has finally been seen rippling out from the cleric finally. Like, they seen your
Okay.
scales getting dented in, and then all of a sudden now there's actual blood in here. That finishes
Okay.
his turn, unless there's a bonus. Oh wait, we did that. Go for it. Your turn.
Yes, to pull the dead. That's not the damage. Please do the damage.
Make a wisdom saving throw and negate his entire use of Toll of the Dead.
Oh yeah, good point. Why didn't I think of that part?
I mentioned it out loud as vaguely as possible, but you did not want to
And
hear
why
it.
is there no damage? Shit.
Oh.
18 to save, which saves, so no damage.
Okay,
Just
and
like your
then
spell.
bonus action, I will put up Shield of Faith.
No more Spirit Guardians. Go ahead and take your turn, Ragnar.
No, also at the beginning of his turn, he took 5 damage. Just to put it out there. I don't know if he took it or not, but.
There we go. The fear. The fear in locking
Nah.
place.
I am going to max him with my longsword again.
Oh, that one's better. Correction.
Ooh.
Smack him,
Okay.
smack him, smack him, smack him, and he gets
That
26.
hits, correct?
Yep.
Yep.
And that would be smiting 3rd level.
Smite him, smite him, smite him.
1 radiant doesn't count. 7 plus 12 plus 11 plus 4. That would be 34 damage.
Okay.
And I am going to attack again.
Ouch.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this might be it. That hits.
And you'll take another 16.
Oh, I lied. That did not
Okay.
hit. Not smiting him on that one?
Nah.
Okay. I'm gonna look at myself and say, okay. Why not do this?
You're knocked out.
No.
You just took 5 points of damage at the start of your turn.
No.
Yep.
Yeah.
From the fear factor from his aura.
Yep.
Ah, yeah. got it.
He's only got 4 health. You're like, okay,
Finish it in style!
okay, and he falls over thinking he could do something. He started to raise his weapon up, and then all of a sudden you see him fall over.
Well,
Dang,
guys, the
I was hoping to
winner,
use my ring of spell storing.
the winner is Big Red.
Yeah, bang, right, bang, right, bang, right, bang, right, bang.
I'm gonna jump from the announcing stand and stand over Yelvin.
Bang, right.
I reach down and I will lay on hands him for 55 HP.
There you go.
Aw, how sweet.
Oh,
Thank
crap,
you.
I accidentally just X'd out of roll 20. I hit a bookmark.
I'll cure wound him 4th level.
Freya, out of the corner of your eye, you look up. The sky is lighting up. There's a giant meteor dropping. Some mad wizard outside town decided to drop a meteor on Shandora. Oh shit! No, just kidding.
If there's something fucked up.
That would have been fun, wouldn't it? I might actually do that one.
Hey, look, I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood to
You're in
fuck
the
Pay
mood?
this
yourself
up.
for 12.
Okay. Thank you.
But yeah, I don't think you want.
7.
I don't think anybody wants a meteor cast on them. Trust me.
Look, I've already heard that I'm gonna have to fucking smite down some baddies.
Let's see here.
Baddies can catch these
That's
hands.
if you can catch us.
Okay.
So everybody in the arena,
Gibbs bomb it.
everybody in the arena right now, make a. Let me see what the dex. Is it a dex save, I believe?
If you're near me, you get +4. Let's
Yeah,
get
dex
it!
save.
I believe it's
If it's-
dexterity saving throws.
If it is a meteorite, it is,
Is
dex.
it Dex?
It's a meteor swarm.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So Dex?
Yep, roll your
You
dex
get
save.
+4. There you go. You got your 9, Yelvin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Creature takes 4d6 fire damage. Okay, hold on.
Ooh, fire damage. I love fire damage.
I got a 24.
There's your fire. Half that,
Okay.
and half that, if you're resistant to fire. And then as the big rocks land on top of you,
So, do I take a quarter being resistant and succeeding my save?
68 cut in half is 34, and then 34
No.
cut in half is
17.
so you would take 17 fire, and
So
then you
how
would
much would I
take
take?
you would take
You would
60,
take 34 level.
34. Yeah, he would take 68, and then you would
Okay.
take 72 Yelvin, and then they would take 36. Yeah.
So 34?
Why didn't I go for the broken build I wanted to do? I could have negated all that damage now.
Mother effer, I have no lay on hands left.
I could have taken none
And
of
then
that.
all of a sudden, you all wake up the next morning in your beds. It's almost as if the end of last night did not even happen.
What?
Some necromancy is the foot.
No, you all seem fine. You're in your proper bed. You're at the CFO office. They're at their manor. And I think we might pick up on that. I don't know. You want to go a little longer? We can go a little longer. How are you looking for time?
I need to hop off.
Need to hop off? Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna say you could take maybe 15-20 minutes and explore this new situation.
We'll recap. We'll
Oh.
just say we woke up in our beds.
Yeah, so that's where we end.
Are we still hurt though?
No,
Well, we
you
gotta
know.
rest.
Just leave your character sheet as is. Whether you're dead or not
Okay.
will be determined next week.
Okay. Did I get a level up from that fight?
Did you actually get a long rest to benefit from it?
I believe we woke up, yes?
You don't know. Talk to me next week.
I'm a little late, man, come on!
You didn't level up then. And with that, we're going to go ahead and get off here. Thank you for stopping by, everybody. Join us Monday. Monday, 7 p.m. Central. We have a bunch of crazy-ass fuckers running around Citadel Kingdom, and oh boy, did we have a first session, and I don't know what to do, guys. Like, it's like I don't even have to try on my end anymore. You guys are killing each other just perfectly fine without my intervention, and I don't know if I should be happy about that or. Oh, we got some great players. I think there's a little water and oil between the interactions between most of them, but hey, that makes for great drama, right? So join us Monday nights for that lovely series, and then come back next Wednesday where we find out did a meteor actually drop on these idiots? I don't know. We'll find out next week.
Oh yeah, Ragnar, can you? I'm sorry, I'm interrupting.
You're interrupting my outro. Quit it! Just for that, I'm killing you this week. Rawr. I'm lying. But join us next week, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central, for another Tynac session 54. Go ahead, say goodnight to Twitch.
Good night, Twitch.
Good night.
Good night, Twitch.
And do you hear the calling?